And we are live. And we are live.
Salam alaikum with magic and salutations to all. I am Minjeti Bauture, your host, this shadow rotation for Saturday, 27th January 2024, the first of a three-day celebration, 27th, 28th, and 29th of January, of the second anniversary of the, quote, opening of the gates of hell, end quote. Our moderator for this rotation is Naya Ami Amun Ray. I will begin with the reading of our pledge. A little closer. All right, gratitude. Begin all acts, breathing and thinking, by saying Kalum, all, by way of the infinity flame of the dwellers enthroned in the flower of fire, by way of a universal traveler, dweller-emperor, holding space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote. Zin Uru, holding space, smiley face. The pledge of the Imperial and Imperial Royal flags for the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic for the country of United States, small s, full colon. As I stand beneath our sacred Imperial and Imperial Royal flags, I vow loyalty and obedience as I watch them fly. To the imperial laws of our Imperial and Imperial Constitution that governs our Imperial and Imperial Royal Empire. To this cause, I hold my head up high. With honor, I pledge to protect and defend all within the Imperial and Imperial Royal Kingdom, both family and friend, exclamation point. To ensure that all have their equal rights, to this cause, I will lay down my very life. As I stand beneath our sacred Imperial and Imperial, Royal, and National flags, I vow loyalty, sincerity, and integrity with zeal. As I will, so mote it be. Chant the enchantment, and it is done. Chant the enchantment, and it is done. Chant the enchantment, and it is done. Ashe, so be it. So it is. It definitely shall be. Quote, Zen Uru, and power we shall have. End quote. Thank you. Eesh. Smiley face. Know thyself? Smiley face. On behalf of the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic for the country of United States, small s, quote, the oldest independent autonomous autochthon nation on earth, end quote. We welcome and thank you all for joining us for this live celebration of the second anniversary of the, quote, opening of the gates of hell, end quote. This shadow represents earthly and galactical signatures in the month of January 2024 that are in alignment with the emergence of the ECMYE-IRKR and our presentation of the, quote, opening of the gates of hell, end quote. We will highlight significant events that occurred in January. For this shadow, we will start with the reading of the history of Agnes Samson and the continuation of the brief in support started in December for the Imperial CMYE Supreme Court, small s, and the Imperial Judiciary Administration, IIEHU, as well as correction. Therefore, we ask that you adhere to the following house rules. We ask that you keep your mics muted and videos off. Second point, we ask that you speak clearly and respectfully when addressing His Imperial Majesty. Third point, for those logged into Zoom, we ask that you use the raise hand feature and wait for the host or moderator to call your appellation, parentheses, your name, prior to speaking. Fourth point, please state your appellation, parentheses, your name, clearly before asking your question. Fifth point, please limit your questions to a maximum of 2, parentheses, number 2, to allow time for others to present their questions. And lastly, please focus on the subject at hand. Thank you in advance for your attention and cooperation. And now I have correction, yes. And now I have the honor, the privilege, and the pleasure to present to you a universal traveler, colon space, dweller dash emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini dash ray, quote, a Delo you, end quote. Salam alaikum with magic, Emperor.
All right, now you can hear me, right?
Yes,
we can. I said, Salam alaikum, magic, Daddy, how you be?
I'm better, and better, Emperor.
That's good. All right, I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
On me.
Yes, Emperor.
Yeesh. I'll back out. I'll see you in a little bit, all right?
All right. Gratitude, Emperor. I would also like to acknowledge the Imperial Royal Princess, Huhaika Samson-L. Salam alaikum with magic, Imperial Royal Princess.
I don't know where she at. She must have trouble. Come on.
Okay. And so we go. So the Imperial IMO-TIP University, Imperial IMO-TIP University in your Yamashik language, Gates of Hell live presentation, 1700, in parentheses, 5 p.m. to 2000, in parentheses, 8 p.m. on 27, 28, 29 January 2024. Next slide, please. The incarnation of Samhu on Ta-Mother Earth as his-imperial-majesty, colon space, parentheses, H.E.M, all cap, colon, close parentheses, decrees and grants all nominations, small n, and non-executive directors in parentheses, NEDs, who are skilled and qualified, delegated authority to operate the sovereign venue to advance the modalities of commerce and cultural variegations for the properly formed and operational republic form of government known as the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic for the country of United States, small s. Today and for the next 3 days, we celebrate the opening of the gates of hell with first revisiting the occurrences that took place in January 2022. Next, we will bring you January celestial and earthly events and end with the reading of the brief and support of the Imperial CMYE Supreme Court, small s, and the Imperial Judiciary Administration and Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation missions. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Exclamation point 3 times. Who is the incarnation of Samhu on Ta-Mother Earth? Question mark. His-Imperial and Imperial-Majesty, colon space, Emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote. Khufu-Renu-Zadok, Samson-L, Protector, semicolon. 8th Marquis de Maison Rouge, colon space, Thunder-Fire / King Louis XX, semicolon. Sovereign Crown, all cap, Prince, colon space, Darius Zadok, quote, divine royal blood, end quote. Hereafter, underscore, H.E.M, all cap, colon space, Emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini dash ray, quote, a de lo yi, end quote. Smiley face. Ipso jure, ipso facto, interregnum. De jure allodium, jus soli, jus and ius dash hereditatis, jus and ius dash gladi, jus and ius dash honorum, jus and ius dash impera, jus and ius dash majestatis. In solo proprio, for the underscore country of United States, small s, slash Imperial Moorish Al Moroccan, a maxim in parentheses, empire, via His Imperial Majesty's Royal Post, pursuant to underscore the Continental Moorish Yamasi Empire dash Imperial Royal Kingdom. Henceforth, underscore the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic for the country of United States, small s, head of state and missions for the Imperial Royal Office for His Imperial Majesty, exercising plenary civil power upon the land. USA, small u, per underscore the organic American states of the Union, known underscore as the United States of America, parentheses, major, USA, small u, including underscore dash small s supreme authority, imperial and imperial territorial sovereignty, dominion, imperial and imperial land rights, imperial treaty rights, imperial and imperial dash constitutional rights, autonomy rights, imperial equity and heritage rights, allodium e-state rights, imperial white privileges, venue, amity, commerce, navigation, imperial small t treaty slash capital T treaty rights, full faith and sovereign gold dash credit, Westphalian sovereignty, foreign sovereignty immunities, jurisdictional immunities of the state, diplomatic immunities, and all constructive agreements of intent in matters relating to the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic for the country of United States, small s, internal, local, and international affairs for the Imperial and Imperial Royal Crown executive powers via the Imperial Royal Office for His Imperial Majesty, underscore. Effective date, 28 June 2023. 2, underscore, effective date, 8 January 2023. Parentheses. Imperial and Imperial Royal Diplomatic Decree, close parentheses. Quote, retroactive to, underscore, effective date, 21 June 2022. Parentheses. Royal public notice and royal press release to the world, close parentheses. 2, underscore, effective date, 18 March 2022. Parentheses. Imperial motu proprio / official royal decree public notice to the world, close parentheses, end quote. Pursuant to underscore the be it decree equity contracts underscore colon space Emperor's Directive -0004 capital Z small a / ECIRK all cap colon via Emperor's Directive -0004 capital Z. Effective dates 4 April 2014 per 3 April 2013 / ICCMYE all cap colon space 2 Emperor's Directive -0003 capital Z / notification of diplomatic arrival, notice of apostille and official act of state. Effective date 9 April 2009 colon space 2 Emperor's Directive -0001 capital Z / CMYE all cap. Effective date 18 July 2007 colon space 2 effective date 4 March 2004 / CL all cap colon space 2 effective date 11 February 2004 United States of America State Department colon space 2 effective date 20 June 2003 the state of Georgia USA all cap colon space 2 effective date 13 June 2003, parentheses, ECMYE-IRKR, nationality, close parentheses, coded space 2, effective date 9 May 2003, parentheses, Washita-IRKR, nationality, close parentheses, colon space 2, effective date 28 January 1837, / Treaty of September 16, 1836. In harmony with, underscore, quote, the Constitution for, underscore, the United, small u, States of America, USA, small u, effective date 17 September 1787, per the trusteeship office of the Moorish Grand Vizier Chair for the Ancient Empire Al Morocco, effective dates 4 March 1789, USA, all cap, and underscore 18 July 1787, USA, small u, pursuant to, underscore, treaty / Ancient Empire of Mexico, Al Morocco, in parentheses, effective date 23 June 1786, holding space 2, Treaties of Utrecht, effective year 1713, colon space 2, effective year 789, / Moor-Mir, full colon, end quote. To the beginning of recorded history / our story as recorded in the stones at Uaxacton, just off the Yucatan Peninsula, and underscore into the future in perpetuity ad infinitum. Joint - joint. Eesh. Full colon space, smiley face.
That's a lot.
Ooh.
Put it back up.
Now
I know they got to have some kind of questions out there, right?
Oh yeah.
You go back to the other page before that with all the other. That's a whole lot. So no questions on it, huh? You know, you got people out there trying to claim they got land and everything, you know, putting fraudulent documents out there on the market. So, you know, claiming they own some damn land, you know.
Right.
It was some UCC shit on their paperwork, you know.
Right.
You know, so just making sure everybody can see what they see in here. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So they ain't got no questions about who I am, right?
I have some questions real quick. This 8th Marquis de Maison Rouge, Thunderfire, King Louis the 20th. Who is King Louis the 20th?
Oh, that's the next land coming in on the Louis side of the royal throne of France. We're going to explain a little bit throughout the reading, but since going to that question descended over to America after Louis XVI got his head cut off. And the bloodline came over and got it and married into the Empress, Saint Sayya Maria. And then that bloodline, okay? So when you get to the Empress, Veriasi, all right, she was the 6th Marquise. Okay, you get the Drew Ali, comes on the proper Drew Ali. All right, he was the 5th Marquis de Maison Rouge. Okay, so then Crown Prince Ramsey Bey, who now starts me, Crown is chief, double chief. He was the 7th Marquis de Maison Rouge. So I'm the 8th Marquis de Maison Rouge to the heir throne, to the throne of France. I'm the 8th. Okay, so I come in as Louis the 20th. That's just one of my titles. I'm the emperor of the whole damn world, but one of my titles on de Maison Rouge, I step in on that Louis level, the kingship on that level. Let's go back down to like the Constitution monarchy era. That's what that says. Oh no, maybe the executive. Said it executive monarch house. You feel me?
Right. Okay.
So that come in as King Louis the 20th, and that entitles everything. You feel me?
Right.
So you know, so you already verified it. You see, so you know, and it's already been verified. That's why they see you as the emperor of the world on or the Americas. All right, somebody want me to explain what's that I see in chat?
You see it?
Imperial land rights?
Yes.
Well, around the in and around 1713, certain paperwork was signed that France and Spain treaties were signed. France and Spain treated up right. You just read them a while ago. That they became the protectorates over the imperial land rights and sovereignty of Washington deduct the Maya. All right, that's what's on record. Or Washington Moors deduct the Maya. Okay, all this Watchtower stuff came over there for all that after them years. So that's why they consider the oldest indigenous nation people on earth. All right. So that you tie that into the Bourbon estate that's rightfully inherited under Louis XVII, but he never got his seat. So that bloodline, I step into that seat. So all of that's inherited. That brings the monarchy back. Absolute, an absolute level. So I'm the Louis the 20th. And that comes with what? Land rights, treaty rights. So if you got treaty rights, that means you got supreme law of the land. So you hear people that claiming they got some damn land, they got no treaty, you should just move on. And right now, I load your titles is bullshit. You should just move on because they got to come to me to get, I'm not loading them. So you got to understand that fraudulent language these people out there on the market singing and who you talking to now, the real deal. All right. So all this already been stepped on, in and out, everything. They can't touch it. It's proved. That's a fact here. It's not no fee that you can go try it in court and all that bullshit. No, it's a fact. Everything here, I stand on. That's under my crown. That's on my head. And that's where we're moving this ship. So that imperial land rights, that's where that come from. You own the land, sovereignty, government of the Americas, sovereign government of the Americas. Come on, you own the land, indigenous. You prove that. So all that stuff can roll under your shit. Why? You got your own venue. You feel me? So that's why land rights come on the imperial. On the imperial, on the I, well, that go back to IIEHU. Well, I stood up the emperor's flag, my predecessor's flag, and so my dot date go all the way back to 23rd June 1786. Whatever they did with the United States, I got that too now. You feel me? So they just people don't understand contract, or they don't understand what's really going on, and they ain't just on these sovereign citizens out here on the market with these Facebook governments, but even around the world with sovereign states. They already know what they already know I'm here. So we're gonna keep moving. Why? Okay, what's this? What's this? So that got you on the E and the I? They help you out. That's enough for you. Because you got the E, Imperial, Washington, the I, IIEHU, the Emperor. You feel me? All right, everybody got yes? Okay, cool. All right, so what was that next question up here?
Next question. How are foreign sovereign immunities different from jurisdictional immunities of the state?
Foreign sovereign immunities? Well, foreign sovereign immunities is dealing with states. To have the state, you got to be recognized by the State Department. And the State Department got to recognize your state to be able to roll on the foreign sovereign immunities. All right. So if you ain't recognized by the State Department, that just, like I said, sovereign citizen paperwork. All right. So a lot of people put it on paper, make it look big thing, can convince people. But nah, foreign sovereign immunities, your state immunities, foreign. You got to prove you're a foreigner from America before you can even think about that. So with all that slanging out there, you know, they do all that crap, paperwork, but they don't read. They don't only understand the dogma of the language. You feel me? And they say the etymology of the language. And they say, all right. So you see that foreign sovereign immunity. You say now the foreign citizen in your own state. That was the rest of that question.
Yes, let's answer that.
All right. So being a foreign citizen, a foreign national in your own state, well, that's something that we created that we didn't know exists until we did it. So when we created the state and got Apostille No. 1, became our own state, well, that brought us into foreign nationals in your own country. So that jurisdiction, as you can see, is over all the administration of the United States, even the president's office, because they don't have treaty rights. They don't have treaty rights. They lost them in 1871 Reconstruction. You see, so you've been a foreign national in your own country, that make you an American state citizen. So the land you walk on is yours, American state citizen. That's contract. So all that stuff other people that's slanging up, that's a fact. You know, so that's different between foreign sovereign immunities and a foreign national in your own country. You got all that. That makes sense to everybody? Y'all good?
Makes sense.
Yes, makes
Perfect sense.
Next question.
And so I can tell you about it because I did it. You feel me? I'm the one who created it. So that's why I know it's real, because I created it. You feel me? You know, come on.
Have another question.
Y'all say magic, you know, come on.
Have another question in the chat, Emperor. It asks, who was sitting in the Grand Vizier chair and how was it cut off?
Well, you know, them little picky questions like that, you got to find out in the record. But you got the president, office of the president of the United States. That's always got cut off. Everything like that is for our own government purposes. And then we going by the records, you know, that's the Grand Vizier chair. You wouldn't have a president office, you didn't have a Vizier chair. So that's how they did when they cut your privileges. When they say we say cut the flag down, cut the flag off, cut the fez off. Well, they inherit the imperial white privileges. Well, that's where white privilege come from. Treaty from the emperor. Okay, so that's where the Vizier chair was, under the emperor's house. So who he was, the last seat. It's a lot of words out there on the market, but like I said, I got access now to go down in the records. So as we move in the ship, we'll get the facts, and then as you see our story develop over the years, you'll start to see that little stuff pop up. If that makes sense to you?
Yes, it does.
So what else we got?
I have one question from YouTube. This is from Brother Love, aka Rhythmic Solar. He made, I guess it's a statement. He says his excellency HRH Shatra Rabert holds the Alodia title. What your position on that? I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of talk out there on the market. Like I say, just look at the words he just said, Alodia. That don't even make sense. You can't be a sovereign with a Alodia title. You got a boss, somebody above you. So all these Alodia titles that came out of the Moorish movement, or that Great Seal stuff, all that Alodia, I'm attached to Alodia, all right, whatever. If you ain't no Alodia, you know, just people slang paperwork. So whoever that is, that's just another, like I said, Facebook government, and ain't nothing to take serious. Ain't nothing to take serious. You can take serious you want, you know, that's on you. But they ain't recognized nowhere. See, I'm recognized at the UN as we're on the world scene. So what I feel about it, it's just, you know, they ain't nothing to feel. They ain't nothing there. You know, so it's just people slinging paperwork and their emotions make them want to be a sovereign emperor, all that kind of stuff. And write all this crazy paperwork and get it docked inside the United States and all that. And I'm like, you even think about certain things, y'all. You got to be able to think outside of the United States. See, our government is outside of the United States. Everything these cats are saying and doing is inside. They can't step outside. I'm the only one that could. That's why you see who I am. That's why I have imperial and imperial. I cover everything. So all the other cats, they just slinging wood tickets. They ain't got no stats to do nothing. So they help you out? They help that question out on Facebook?
It does. Gratitude, Emperor.
I mean, did they comment? They all right? Oh. What else we got?
There's no hands up, and there's no questions in the chat.
We're gonna roll on. I see about 100 myself, but we're gonna keep going, right?
Okay, Emperor.
Man, that look like me. Hey, what's up, dog?
Open gates of hell. Next slide. Okay.
So, Agnes?
The opening of the, quote, gates of hell, end quote, is an event commemorating the breaking of a 430-year-old curse that was placed on the royal bloodline of Agnes Samson. Agnes Samson is the great grandmother of his Imperial Majesty, colon space, Emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini Ray, quote, a De Lo Yi, and is recorded as the oldest / ancient healer / switch. Moreover, it is recorded how King James, author of the Bible, deemed it essential to place the aforementioned curse on the royal bloodline of Agnes Samson to steal the privileges only afforded to the Imperial and Imperial royal bloodline of his Imperial Majesty, colon space, Emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini Ray, quote, a De Lo Yi, end quote. Agnes Samson, known as the, quote, wise wife of Ki, end quote, was a figure shrouded in both mist and fire. She lived in 16th century Scotland, a time when the lines between healer and heretic were blurred, and whispers of witchcraft danced on every wind. Though often referred to as the, quote, oldest living witch, end quote, her age at the time of her trials remains debated. Regardless of her exact years, Agnes left an indelible mark on history. Her story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of fear and persecution. Born into a time of political and religious turmoil, Agnes Samson carved her own path in the rugged Scottish countryside. She earned the respect of her community as the skilled healer, drawing upon a deep knowledge of herbs and traditional remedies. Her wisdom extended beyond physical ailments, offering solace and guidance to those in need. To many, she was a pillar of strength, a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in hardship. Agnes Samson. But in 1590, Scotland's simmering anxieties erupted into a witch hunt fueled by suspicion and fear. King James VI recently returned from a stormy voyage to Denmark and saw the hand of dark forces in the tempestuous weather. Accusations flew, and Agnes Samson, with her reputation as a woman of uncommon knowledge, became a prime target. Dragged before the authorities, Agnes faced a trial that was a grim mockery of justice. Torture, sleep deprivation, and relentless interrogation chipped away at her resolve, eventually extracting a confession. Whether it was a genuine admission or a desperate plea for mercy, the words sealed her fate. On a cold 28 January morning in 1591, Agnes Samson was condemned to death, bound and strangled. Her life was extinguished on the cobblestone of Edinburgh's Royal Mile. Her body, a grim testament of fear and prejudice, was burned at the stake. Agnes Samson's story is not just a historical footnote. It's a reminder of the dangers that lurk when we allow fear and suspicion to triumph over reason and compassion. It's a call to celebrate the wisdom and resilience of those who defy the norms, who offer solace and healing in a world often unforgiving. Though centuries have passed, Agnes Samson's legacy lives on. In the folklore of Scotland, she is remembered not as a witch, but as a wise woman, a healer who dared to be different. Her story is a fact and a source of inspiration, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of courage and compassion can never be fully extinguished. Agnes Samson. Beyond the tragedy, Agnes Samson's story doesn't end with her tragic demise. Her life and trial have inspired countless works of art, literature, and even music. Here are a few ways her legacy continues to resonate. Literature. Sir Walter Scott's novel, quote, North Berwick, end quote, features Agnes Samson as a central character, portraying her with a mix of sympathy and fear. Music. The Scottish band, quote, Solas, end quote, released a song titled, quote, Agnes Samson, end quote, a haunting ballad that reflects on the injustice of her fate. Art. Numerous paintings and sculptures depict Agnes Samson, often highlighting her strength and defiance in the face of persecution. By remembering Agnes Samson and the countless others who were accused of witchcraft, we can strive to create a world where understanding and tolerance prevail over fear and prejudice. Let her story be a beacon guiding towards a future where wisdom and compassion illuminate the path ahead. It's important to remember that the accusations of witchcraft against Agnes Samson were based on suspicion and fear, not on any factual evidence. While her story is fascinating, it's crucial to avoid perpetuating harmful stereotypes or misinformation about witchcraft.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
See, now this art right here,
Yeah.
now that's her picture.
Mm.
So every time you see Agnes now, you're going to see her doing just like that. Because you look just like me, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Interesting look.
Yes.
She does.
Very interesting. Definitely.
That's what we put in there when I got the image, my image, and her image in that time. That's what showed up. One of them had a white beard, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So we good, right?
We're good,
So
Emperor.
from this point on, this is the official portrait of my damn grandma. How you like it?
Yeesh.
Now
Very
you go
nice.
see this picture here been all them people houses now. You hear me?
Yes.
I'm cool with it. You feel me?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Now look what came through that bloodline. Me.
Right.
It was so bad. That's why they were doing their best to kill it. But you can't distinguish immortality.
Mm-mm.
Like I said, she's the oldest. You don't know how old she was. 5,000, 2,000 years old. How you know?
Right. Emperor, how is it came about that she got chose or she got picked or what? How is it that Agnes Samson came about to getting chose by this bastard king, King James?
Well, they call spells. You got to go to both sides. That's why they call it witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
You got people in America, they like to play with graveyard dirt, roots, and all that stuff. Then you got people in Haiti, they do different things with objects and all, you know, hair. And you got magic in Africa now that ain't even been exposed. You feel me? Look at Dome, who made the crown. Look at the magic he produced. You feel me? So it's just it scares people because they cater to one side, give it all to Jesus, give it all to Allah. You know what I'm saying? So they can pretend as if it don't exist. You feel me? You know, so you know, and you have took this magic all the way up. You got to think about the priests of Amen or Moon or Amen Ray, you know, back in Egypt, going back to Tamaray. Look at the teachers of Toph that taught this wisdom, you know, and now you living in a day and time where if you even attempt to go on that side, you going to hell or you this and that. Well, I came and opened up the gates of hell. So all that stuff they've been saying for all the years don't mean nothing when I came along, or where our bloodline come from. It didn't mean anything. So it was just something written in time that had to happen, and that's what happened. And now my time now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I got her and everything else coming. I got the master. You feel me? You know, so that was attached to that bloodline. So that's why I say, people say, you created a ritual. Yeah, I created it myself. And it worked, didn't it? And I used Psalms out of the Bible and wrote them my way and released her soul that's been trapped for 430 years. That's written in that book.
So now,
so they missed the date, see, because they thought the date was gonna be 40 years later. You know, they missed the date. It happened last year, 2022. You seen ever since I did that, y'all been watching. I've been going through my trial and tribulation that's already prophesied that I had to go through, and I done conquered all of them. Now I'm coming to my seat. See what I'm saying? So this coming in on the second year. Feel me? So I done clean up everything, so I can come to my seat and bring that royal bloodline back. You can't go nowhere.
Right.
So now you look at my grandma, then you gonna see me. That bloodline's everlasting. What the old man say? Well, your lights where you come from, they ain't never seen your light. So you can imagine when they seen her, they ain't never seen our light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Freak the king out. You feel me? I want that. I gotta have that. They can't have that. I gotta have it. Can y'all go your mind go there? You feel me? I'm the royal king. I have to have this. You know, that's when the cross reappeared to me. You feel me? Show the royal bloodline. You're looking at it. Take it and let it alone. Makes me no different. You know what I'm saying?
You can definitely see the resemblance.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
So it's our second year. All that energy started on the 6th January, remember? That's when that fire lit. Carried me right back to everything she went through. That's why I knew the soul had to be free. Why? Because I went there and felt it. Understood how she hit the key and came back out. And I was like, oh. She wasn't dead when they burnt her on the stake. Know that. She wasn't dead. No. That's why I wasn't free, didn't I? Then I opened that spirit. I was able to do what? I was able to cross the pond. I was able to cross the pond, go all the way to Scotland, and open it up from here by my voice. And y'all witnessing it, didn't
Yep.
Absolutely.
that there?
Yeah.
Absolutely, bear with me.
Then you tell me that ain't an honoring. That's what you said. You have a celebration for. You did something that'll go down in history because ain't nobody came did what I just did. Not in your present Jesus. You feel me? Me, Allah, Antichrist, ain't nobody can do what I did. And it's still kicking. I got 580 million. Well, as y'all say, the master and 579,999,999. Immortal. Friday did is waiting on me. So I said, I'm coming to my seat. All these people that's talking this noise, I ain't gonna sell me a little bit. You feel me? You ain't on my shit. Who are you? Let's do it now. Hey, Mom, y'all got nothing else for me and my grandma?
All right.
We're gonna go over again tomorrow night and the next night. Why? It's that important, right?
This is amazing. We do have a hand raised.
Come on.
You have the floor.
Gratitude, brother. Assalamu alaikum with magic. To all, assalamu alaikum. As you said, my appellation is Asadu Atanarehu. Emperor, my question about your bloodline, the Samson
You're breaking up.
Bloodline. Wow.
You broke up. You broke up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Come on.
Okay. About your ancestry, well, your bloodline, in total. At the same time, like, how did the Samson bloodline make it from Scotland over here, or were y'all over there and over here at the same time? Like, how families be spread all over the place.
There are a lot of travelers, and down the road I have it all mapped out. But to be able to attach your bloodline to someone that did in 1500, and you able to travel extra, however y'all want to claim it, and live it, and go see and feel what she went through, you can trace it through the land, around the land, wherever. It's, when the cross appeared to me, well, that was done over in France and all that kind of way, but it ended up over here, okay? So when the crown was made, it wasn't supposed to leave Africa, but it came to me because I was here. So wherever I'm here. So everything that was made that wasn't supposed to leave or wherever, it made it to me in my 58-year journey so far. So you want to see all that stuff that make people feel good and all that. I ain't into all that. I just know when I went to release her soul, okay, where the bloodline went after that, we'll trace it one day, because who I am. I'm definitely gonna do that. But right now, this has happened 2 years ago, where I attached to this grandma, my sister here, my grandma, and released her soul from the gates of hell. And in the process of doing that, I opened up the gates of hell. And in the process of doing that, I let out the master, the baddest to the baddest of the baddest, baddest to the baddest, baddest of the baddest, baddest. Okay, and I let out 1 million immortalified beings, and got 1 million every day. And I also put a curse out there and said that 1 million souls gonna be took, and that was confirmed 22 days later. So going into all that graphics every day, that'll be drafted out through time, because you got to have all the records. You can't get them from this America because they hide everything. So you got to go all through. Come on, who I am? I'm just coming on scene. I'm just coming to my seat. I'm gonna have researchers and everything to get all that stuff done. So we'll get that straight there. And you asked me that question, and we have it all played out. But right now, I'm just showing you the connection, how it was and what happened. That makes sense to you?
Yes, it does, Emperor. And thank you. Gratitude.
You good?
Yeah. Too. Yes. How are you?
All right, there are no more hands raised. Oh, yes, it is. Nasuru Kojo is the next question. You have the floor.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum with magic protector.
Hey, salam alaikum, magic.
I wanted to ask, how did you said that you opened up the gates of hell, and then you requested that 100 million souls.
I didn't request anything. I commanded.
Okay, you commanded. Yeah, you said that, and that took place 22 days or 20 days after.
No, I got confirmation, because Let me run that down to you right quick to get that straight right quick. Okay.
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right. So after we did what we did, and I went into that zone, and we found out about the Malik and all that stuff going on, and 147 miles on wind when all that was transpiring. When I was going through it, after the 28 read that evening, sat back and went into a breathing exercise with all the energy around me. And then I was like at the same time there and here inside of this whirlwind that they talked about days later that happened in Scotland. I was standing in it, told y'all about it. Some of you, it was on the call back then. They didn't really believe me or believe your belief, all that, because we were just coming on the scene, emerging. So, some of them thought it was a new scam or whatever, all that bullshit. But anyway, and lost their seat. Feel me? That's what I'm saying. They ain't on the ship now. They will be back on this. But anyway, the de facto boy down in Georgia, part of the government. You feel me? Part of the government. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. So the facto government, well, let me get something to drink. I'm still talking. The facto government, brother down, it's part of the government. Started, back in 2003. And agent for the government of there, because that was their last whole call.
Oh.
So they sicked them out of me as so-called, they claim that I committed treason against my appointment was fraud. You feel me? And so that kind of made the fire a little hotter than it already was, because I was already burning up from January the 6th. You feel me?
Okay.
And so it started little. So on that day, I told you, I decided to call someone I ain't talked to in 3 years. One of my old travelers. Old head. I call y'all old man. And when he picked up the phone, now it was a 13. And he said he was ecstatic to hear from me. And I asked him why he was so ecstatic. He said because he just seen me on the other side. And I said, okay, you feel me? He said they was told to come on this side and find the one who was able to open up the gates of hell. So I'm like, well, what you mean the gates of hell? The gates of hell open? He said, yeah. I said, yes, so how long the gates of hell been open? He's like, somewhere around 28, 29, they open. And I was like, oh, really? I did something around that time. And he said, you did what? And this when we went into that conversation about what was going on. And he was saying that they was wondering on the other side why all these immortal beings was and happy to whoever this person is. And then the master kneeled to me, so that was the bloodline. That's how my blood, that's the only way it could work, because the bloodline. So the master, stood right in front of me. I see him like I'm looking at you right now. Very impressive wings, when he came out and shot up. And then we got confirmation they was on the sun. Because where you think they went? I said the sun. And see, we said all this way before I talked to him. So talking to him was just a confirmation of what I said on the 27, 28, 29, because I started mine on the 26th, up and on everybody. Then 27, I came in with everybody else. So on the 28th was my third day. Okay. And it was everybody else second day. Then I gave, so the 29th was their third day. It was my fourth day. You see? So on that third day, and that magic kicked in, that's when I was able to cross the pond and would be in two places at one time, as some say. You feel me? And but I done had it happen all my life, different things throughout my life. You feel me? So I even told everybody on the call, I think they were just them events that happened throughout my life would prepare me for that event to stand right in front of the master. You know what I'm saying? So I knew I had to be in my dweller form, because outside of that, it was complete fire. Immortal fire being. Stand right in front of you. It ain't no joke. And then you go back, you tell everybody, I was telling everybody, and then you go back and look at, we find videos and little stuff coming over here on certain YouTube we look at, showing things that happen and all this stuff going on, and with the Storm Malek and all that stuff, and at that certain time, like, bam, it's like, and it's still going on. Scotland still got a lot of stuff going on in the airways, and a lot of stuff being seen over there. So that energy. So, in other words, I went across the veil, or the veil, they say, and without no stress. So that's why they said, your light ain't never been seen before. So get ready, because this light ain't going nowhere. You feel me?
Yes, the best.
So that help you out on that? Help everybody else out on that little mission?
Yes. Thank you for highlighting that point. Thank you. Salam alaikum, man.
Salam alaikum, man, bro. That help everybody else. Y'all good now, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Much gratitude for that.
Much.
Yeah.
So now y'all can really feel how scared the king was of this young lady right here, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Powerful.
Feel me? Because it's in our aura. It's in our aura. You can't go get it. You got to bring it with you. So when that makes it sense. Every breath you walk, you take, every step you take, it's you. I've been attempting throughout life to put it here and put it down, and just realize it's just you. You feel me?
Yes.
And
You can't go talk to people about it because they ain't seen it or even heard of it, and now we're going to try to take you to somebody that don't exist. You feel me?
Straight to the middle.
What were the questions I said? What were that? Let's get this straight right quick so everybody gets straight. Okay, what I say? I said, so, just like I'm talking to y'all, like I'm talking to him, right? I said, what's up, your homeboy? God. What about him? What happened? Ain't nobody seen him. See, that's what happened when I let the master out, see? So I don't know who this cat is, because they didn't tell you about this guy named the devil. They didn't tell you about this guy named God, Allah. They told you all these crazy ass names. Okay, Yahweh, all them damn names. And everybody worship these clowns. All right. So I'm like, okay, so I had issue with them all my damn life anyway. You feel me? So now I'm sitting there telling him, well, I know I know he a Jesus boy. You feel me? So I'm cool. I'm cool. So I'm like, okay. So, so that's what's up, Allah? What about him? Ain't nobody seen him. I said, so who is this guy? Baddest of the baddest. So I said, me, I hold that J boy for last. You know me. Okay. What about you? Jesus. It's cross vacated. Gone. Nobody seen him. so I'm like, so who is this boy? The baddest to the baddest of the baddest. He said, but he kneel to you. That's blood. You ain't going nowhere, boy. You want to be here like that? Of course I do, don't you? Well, see? But I got to die first, see?
Right.
See, well, you come from the dead follow you.
This is why the dead follow you.
You know what I'm saying? So you see, I'm at my beginning stages, see? Coming into who I am. And y'all walking with me, y'all learning, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yes, right.
for sure.
Yes.
Of course, have to. No choice.
Oh, yes.
Fulfilling that what? That 4,700-year-old prophecy, what they say? And in that day and time, a true sovereign will appear. Well, I'm here. I would say hello, because hell is low, but I say salam alaikum magic, where we come from, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's right. Establish a new decree.
Can't help but keep looking at them.
Right.
That's a good energy, bro.
Definitely good energy. Just
Yes.
to look.
Yes.
You can look and see that Agnes Samson is a person that you can go to and be like, you know, pour out whatever it is, and she won't make you feel no kind of way. You know, that is a true healer.
And you know something gonna be cracked up.
What's
and
that?
And we keep going down the road, and you got them old people on the other side. You feel me? The grew and everything. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff you ain't never seen. And down the road, you find out that they actually look, you be blown out of. Because that's the image. That's my image. Me. I put me, my image in there. Me. And told them to attach me to my grandma in that era as a Scottish Moor. And that's why they came up with.
Wow. That is a
wow, that's great.
It's pretty accurate.
Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. CMYE-IRK did it. My bad. CMYE-IRK did it. I gave her the specs and everything. Imperial Minister.
The Imperial Minister, correct.
Yeah. So I gave the Imperial Minister what to do. She put it in there. And, you know, that's how I shot back.
Right.
She looks
powerful,
wise.
powerful.
So
But that make you know, when you look at her, that made when you look at her, you know, you see me too, okay? That's where the image came from. And my image, eyes, everything. You see me?
Yeah. Definitely.
I bet if you put
definitely.
I mean, like I've seen
we call them prison cheekbone back in the day. My mama made name Shirley Road Prison. We call them prison cheekbone.
My nanny has the same type of cheeks.
That's it. Yeah, bloodline. You tapped.
She actually looks like my nanny. Yeah. She's got the same cheekbone. It's quite strange.
All right, we got a hand raised. Come on.
Okay, yes, Emperor. Nadia Fredo, Agnes Ray. You have the floor.
Slam liquid magic. Emperor, I bet if you put hers in there, it'll come out looking like you.
I know, right?
I was just curious about that one. I yield. I just want to
Bark Kyrie gonna have a movie in a little bit, you know. You have a movie in a little bit on the video, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
That's why it's gonna really mess you up there. She will be like, huh? Blah, blah. You be like, whoa, no.
Special effects and all.
They thought when she do start moving, they thought you were joking, huh? Release the
well, but Jenna, it's they fear what they don't know.
Right.
You know, so me coming to do what I've done and being the royal bloodline and walking amongst them, eating with them, fighting with them, went through their military, everything. Remember, I tell you what they told me in the military. They said, you come along once in a tree. Remember I told you that?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they've been watching me. You know, so now you attain what they couldn't even figure out what you were doing. You feel me? But now you come to your seat and you got your own state. You got a republic state, a sovereign state that can operate in any other 50 states within the United States. They can't touch us. And you can do business with everybody. But they got to eventually pay you money because they own your land or raw fee.
Yeah.
See, so that's you couldn't write that in no script. You feel me? No. If they did write in a script, it was in a fiction movie because it can't exist that some man in the 20th century come in and break the 430-year-old curse in the Bible that James boy said it started when he wrote the book 1611. See, that's when they got the date. The date started when he killed my grandma. They thought it started when he dropped the book 1611 Bible or Bible, whichever name make you feel good. So that's when they counted that 430 years from. That's why they thought it would end 20-some years, 20-some years from now. No, it started 1591 when they killed my grandma, and I proved it 28 January 2022. So they got the script wrong. Okay. So they got the script wrong. They got everything else wrong.
That's correct.
See, that's why I tell you that word paper's written on. You got to kill a tree to print it. That fake shit. You feel me? Because there ain't no salvation, none of it.
Right.
Everybody down there got eventually come through my seat. And you know me, they follow me, so I got something special for all of them. I already said 2 years ago, 26,000 years, anything. So you see me worried about it? I'm moving.
No.
You feel me?
No.
They doing their job on the other side, getting ready for my seat. It's imminent. You feel me?
Right.
Don't worry about these cats over here claiming they got some status in America, all that bullshit they talking. Man, they be before my court before they know it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to play games with these people. No. That's why you put your Supreme Court out there on the market. Right. It's your land. Anybody trying to attach and claim your land, the emperor's land, well, you got to come before my court and prove who you is.
Right. That's right.
I thought of a new punishment. Instead of cutting their damn heads off with treason, I was thinking about, you put when our old swords, and you put the sword, mount it, and you put the sword, you put that stomach right there, like those sensei, samurai, they had to kill themselves. So you put the sword right there, that stomach, and then you had their ass, cane them, and start ass them till they kill themselves.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. That's a good one. Attention.
You feel me? Because cutting the head off, that's instant death. I want no motherfucker to suffer.
That's right. That part.
I ain't never tell y'all nice, though.
No.
No, not one time.
None of us ever say that.
You know what I mean? For real. It's what I say. You feel me? So if you commit treason, cut your head off, let somebody put a bullet in your ass. Just sit you in front of that knife and let your ass stay there long enough till you just kill themselves.
Right.
So you can feel that pain. Y'all all right?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Emperor have several questions from the chat. The first two questions are supportive questions. They're asked, how do witches today differ from witches back then?
I don't know. Tell me. I got a lot of them out there claiming. I know some real ones, but I know a lot of them out there claim to be a witch, but the spell's a spell.
Right.
It depends on the person. You got people we call, what I call them, y'all? Fairies. You know what I'm saying? I call them little fairies. They brought back that sacred wisdom. You can call it a witch or whatever, make you feel good. But they in tune with nature. They feel things, they see things, they heal things. So you can't, back then, it was more powerful. For them to be able to track the royal bloodline and then come out and write a story to give you a lie, to pretend like they got some holy and they some guy come to save you, that's a whole bullshit lie. That's why they did when they showed the royal bloodline. They can't come tell you about my bloodline. And they can't come tell you how I'm gonna rule my damn seat. If you go listen to them damn Christians, hell, they know how Jesus is gonna talk, how he gonna shit, how he gonna eat, how he gonna sleep. They know every damn thing. So he was gonna come stand. Hey, I'm Jesus. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. I mean, it's madness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're gonna tell me about my bloodline. You're gonna write a story about my bloodline. And you're gonna have you people believe that shit all these years about my bloodline. And you got me walking here now, and they looking at me like I'm some crazy nigga. They got belief of some nigga up hanging on the cross of the wall. They gonna say that for me? Man, you done lost your mind. That's why I say I got a fire. That's why they say that one is coming. Don't make that fire hard. I burn the hell out of you. I burn it out. That's why I gave you 26,000 years. Why you think I did that for? So I can burn that bull crap out of you. Then I said, if you got a soul, right when I say, I'm going to bring you back up so you can see my face again. You feel me? And then burn your ass out of this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right. They do.
Yeah.
So you coming in. That's like, listen, that age we just came over in 20, we get ready to talk about in a minute. That happened in revolution 200 years ago. You feel me? Look how you prepare yourself 2 years ago, and look where you at now going into that new age. Y'all know behind the scenes. Look where we at. You feel it? You know what I'm saying? We rolling.
Yeah.
So all of them get a chance to stand up in our court. Because you got an Imperial Supreme, CMYE Supreme Court, small ass. That's Supreme Law of the land. Talk to me.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
Right.
And all right, Grandma. She look at me like, you doing it, boy. You doing it, grandson. Come on. I love it, boy. I can look over there and see her. I'm like, shh. I used to look at a picture movie every now and then, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, look.
That's nice.
I'm like, that damn ginger ale rain or whatever. I'm cool, though. Like, I mean, you see my eye cut on, like, you all right over there? Come on, what y'all got for me? Oh, yeah, I think the princess probably made it on. Did she make it on? I think she have phone trouble. She made it on? Yeah, where you at, baby? She made it up. I thought I seen her pop on a while ago. IRK. See you.
Here as well.
IRK. I don't know what the problem is. I told her to bring that butt up here. All right, what we got? Come on.
All right. Are there any more hands up in the room?
No more hands, but I have another question from the chat.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, Emperor, before yourself, who was the last to possess a lordium title on the land?
Good question.
The Emperor. Emperor Morocco. Last time he had sovereigns on the land. Yeah, that was the last one. You feel me?
Okay, there's no more questions in the chat. No more hands in the queue.
No, I said, did I answer that question?
It did, Emperor. It did.
Your mic was muted.
All right.
Is
that was the last one. That was no, there ain't nobody else been here. Couldn't who? Benjamin Franklin? Come on. George Washington, please. Who?
It's His Majesty Emperor Muhammad bin Abdullah Al Khatib.
That's the last one. And I picked it up since he signed it, since he sealed the treaty. Really?
Yes.
Hey, say three.
Say again, Emperor?
That it does.
Oh, okay. If you're speaking, Emperor, you're on mute. Emperor, if you're speaking, you're on mute.
Come on.
All right. Now I just said if you were speaking, you were on mute.
No, I wasn't speaking. I was handling something else. What we got? Where we at? So anything else good now with my grandma?
Yes, particular.
So this is gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good class in the university. You feel me?
Yeah. I can see that.
Then we have a trip. We'll have a trip going over to the castle and all that kind of stuff. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Be great.
Yeah.
And you say,
Huh?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to feel that energy.
Oh yeah, I got some travel to do. See, I'm just starting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is just one of them. You know, I got a whole lot of them. You know, my picture on the wall in Egypt.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I gotta go see that. And I've been told twice. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the third one gonna be me looking at myself. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say, you know, make sure they see how you look. Now they already see you on the wall in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a lot of trips, man. All around the world. I ain't going nowhere. We finna roll a little bit. We gotta stabilize. You know, like I said, I told y'all a while back we would come around the curve. Some people gonna fall off. They did. You feel me? But you know, I told y'all keep your life jacket on. So now you starting to come around and, you know, to settle that ship out. So I'm saying, so y'all can step into your position so you can start to sell your ship. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
You got control it. You got the seas back. Or in other words, you go to the Caribbean, the movie. What's the name of it?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, I'm Jack. I got the compass. Okay.
You do.
I'm the compass. All right.
Yes. The most important of the entire movie. That compass.
Because I already, you know, because see, you got to realize something. The crown was never supposed to come over to America.
Mm-hmm.
So it came to me because it fit in my head. So that made, I got to do what? I got to take the crown back to Congo. So that's when you already got permission to do what? Cross. To carry the crown. And then you crossing who you raising up.
Ooh.
You raising up the dead.
oh, the dead.
Well, they follow you, huh?
So I say you come across the ocean. You finna cross the pond. Because you got to carry the crown. That's a big celebration. It's gonna be the biggest celebration in Congo history. The Congolese history be the biggest. It's a Congo crown. And you haven't had a royal seat since Dome. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You go check that story. They cut that boy down in 62, I believe.
Right.
You ain't heard nothing else but a prime minister spot since then. Now you got two split. You feel me? Yeah. It's all about stealing the resource.
Yeah.
But no, this ain't nothing instead of that seat since this crown.
Mm-hmm.
The crown come home, that make the royalty come back to the crown.
Indeed.
Congo immediately comes on the scene as a, you know, come on, I ain't gotta tell you, right?
No, you don't, Emperor. Imperial crown.
You got the imperial crown on your head. What did Don say? Whoever wear this crown will rule the world one day. You getting very close to it, right?
Right. They came right into your
And
head.
they say before he come, you're gonna have war, pestilence, earthquakes, firestorms, everything. Ain't it happening?
It is. It is.
In abundance.
Just like
the prophecy stated.
Just like the prophecy. Revelation and two most important.
Yes.
Then you will see the truth.
Now I tell you what. I said I gotta grow into the INRI. It came to me. You feel me? So now I'm finally growing into the what? The INRI. So all that's coming in at the same time.
Facts.
Facts. All that over there, huh?
We're scared of the fire.
Y'all write my story. You feel me?
Yes. Absolutely.
Facts.
No doubt. Bear witness to it. That's how we writing it.
I always have his witnesses, you know?
Yeah. Everywhere, I told you, everywhere I've been, everything I did, I always had a what? Witness.
Witness.
Was among us. He's seen all the sort of temptation, you know, and even his own life, you know, interesting to protect, you know, so he can see these things and just listen. You'll see, it's very interesting, very interesting. You can't miss the dates. You can't dispute the timing. You can't dispute the signs, universal signs, not just, you know, what you feel in the presence of the emperor, but the universal signs that all align up to him coming to his seat, the opening of the gates of hell, things happening that he said will happen. It's happening. Can't be disputed. I mean, there's no individual on this planet that can dispute a smiley face, son. And this was the same emperor who made the absolute crown for the emperor. And he's got fingers long as, you know, any 7 foot 10, you know. And
long them fingers, that damn long.
He got smiley face. So this smiley face been on the emperor's documents way before the son took on the smiley face. So that's why I think a lot of people miss right there when he says talks about these immortal fire deities. It's true. Make no mistake. But so in any event, it's very interesting. You know, you cannot escape the evidence. You can't escape the what you see. You know, sometimes people see things and they, you know, nah, that ain't what it. Well, you seeing it. You feeling it. You know, you bearing witness to it and don't even know you are part of the prophecies that has already been, that the emperor spoke of earlier, that 4,700-year prophecy. It's developing right now.
It's emotion. It's already in motion. I have already appeared.
Already appeared. Already is
they just get ready to see me.
You know.
They've been knowing about me behind the scenes, post office and all them since 2004.
Very interesting.
UN and all them knew about me. They just had Obama came and said, what? The active state is a cruise ship, not a speedboat. So you go tell them cats how they say they got a damn state and tell them to show you where they got the president of the United States telling them that their state is a cruise ship, not a speedboat. See? You know what I'm saying? They run all them damn wolf tickets out there, you feel me? So I'm saying, so he will let you know. And now as you grow with my heart, I ain't got just one. I got 3 ships. You feel me? I got a cruise ship, ocean liner, and a damn aircraft carrier. So I'm saying, and I did all this 20 years. This is 4 March this year is my Sovereign Prince 20 years since I've been Sovereign Prince. That's how long they've been knowing I was Sovereign Prince. This year, 4 March. I know it's kind of weird because you know the Constitution and the 4 March 1789. Yeah, I know all that too. But we weren't thinking about all that back in Truth Language days in March 2004. We was fighting a court case at the district court, a court case at Georgia Superior Court, and we were doing Daywin Miller, so we weren't focused on those 4 March when they did. So it just that we had certain things to do because we were moving, and we had to get that claim of life done, and did everything we did to claim of life. And that was the day I signed it in. As I got down the road writing the proof and declaration, with everything like, damn, I signed my. That's the same time they did. So you're showing the coordinates. You feel me? How I'm in tune. But the post office of the United States, Secretary of State, all them knew I was Sergeant Prince since I was 4 March 2004. They were just watching me grow and seeing how I was gonna move. I couldn't do nothing with the Yamasee government because we gave that to Chief Black Eagle. So that seat had 10 years on it. So I came in 07 with my Washington power. I created the country. You feel me? And a state, but I said that state only exists if he came back and sat in his seat. Okay, it would just fell into the country. You feel me? Right. No problem. You know, if he wanted to shut it down, it's to his discretion because he had a seat. But we advocated his seat. I just moved it right into the Imperial CMYE government. Okay. That's when Pope came and wrote the Civil Order and said, no, you need a republic. You feel me? So you see me move different ways. You feel me? Because he didn't write it for all these Moors out here. He wrote it for me because I'm the one saying the Constitution.
Right. Right. That's correct. Motivated by the Constitution you sent him.
So I don't want to send him the Imperial Constitution. So that's why he wrote the Moto Proprio. He wrote that cause of me. They thought they wrote it cause they slinging paperwork out there and they got some status. No, he wrote that cause of me.
Yeah, that's correct.
Then that had to sit for a year. See, then after a year, you see what Obama and Elizabeth, they showed up a year later on what? The 27th of March when I did a declaration of service for the decree. And then 4 March I signed the Constitution. Remember? I'm just saying, yeah. April 3rd, when I signed the Constitution. When Britain went over there. That's when my brother Tucker, peace be. I can say with him or upon him. Okay. He up on it. I don't raise him up, so I don't know which way to say that now. So peace be with him. All right, let's do that, all right? He said, you come on out now, you got a Constitution on land. So what you mean on land? The land. This land? No. The land. This land in South America? No. The land. Africa, North America, South America? No. The whole land? Yes. None out there on the park. So now you see, I done elevated from there to come in on my seat. Now I knew I had a Constitution of what? The land.
Man, Imperial Constitution.
Yeah.
So when they say the normal emperor at the UN level, what they say? He got the indigenous government of the Americas.
Right.
That's on record. They say somebody claiming they got something. No, that's on record. And I'm moving it, and I'm moving the way it's sovereign. Because I'm a foreign national country. So they can't talk that talk because they don't know what it means because they didn't create it. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say they don't understand my life. Ain't nobody come through and do no wicked shit like I just did. Come on.
Because it was never brought before you brought it, that foreign national.
Right. They ain't thought about it. They would have never did a 1791. They knew you could come and do what I did.
Right. In fact, I don't even think it was what he wasn't even 2, 3 judges in the whole America that even knew anything about something like that.
There were three judges in the whole board that understood what we did. 3.
Yeah. Wow.
And they were retired appeal court judges for the post office. Appeal court judges. One of them came back in the post office on that case when he said he has to rule for the, with clear conscience. The post office got to win this case. If not, this man owned the post office.
Right. And you do.
Talking like that, no 304, dog. You see how people run away from me there?
Yeah. The thinking, yeah.
And where his brain come from, you feel me?
Yes.
When that guy talking about they ain't no African American worth more than $5 million, that postal attorney. I said, you done lost your damn mind. You gonna tell me how much you can tell me how much my soul worth now? Oh, y'all done lost y'all mind.
That was crazy.
But if you signed on that birthright contract, that's what they already got you set aside like that.
You set up like that. Correct.
That's why you see me come and do what? You had to shake shift and come in and get your own venue. Away from everybody, like I did. Because there was nobody out there talking nothing I want to hear.
Right.
There's always I got to submit to something to be something. I ain't submitting to shit.
Right.
We still that was our saying coming up. The bread you eat don't make me go to the bathroom. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Feel you, bro. Feel you.
Yeah.
So you can't come and tell me my divinity can only go but so far.
Right. Right. Fact. That's right. Trying to tell you.
I can't become nothing outside of you don't describe. Well, I can't even show you I can do everything against you. Yeah. Think your scholars that wrote your Bible, okay? So God damn sure didn't write it.
Right. Right.
So that's why I'm out there on the market. Y'all know me. I'm way out there.
Absolutely.
It's just time. It's just we at this point of moving this ship now. So we at the final stages of that transfer. You feel me?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
The door's still closed. Hell, I'm at the point now where I'm like, we don't need that open door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just hire NEDs to come in and do what we need them to do. Outside of that, we ain't got to deal with all that emotion.
Right.
Oh.
Good point. Definitely. Definitely. Good point.
At least for the next 5 years. You gotta give yourself at least 3-5 years to groom.
Exactly.
You just hire, you just open up NEDs or NDs to come in and work in a position that we're gonna every time we open up office and get these jobs filled, they come in and work as an NED or ND, and then they can also qualify for nationality. You feel me? Because they got a job, they doing something. You feel me?
Right.
But to keep having people just want to sit on the ship and go, just want to ride back there like they got it like that. This ain't no free ride. You feel me? Every time we open up office, somebody tape me or something. Got a double speak. Ain't got to worry about taping me. I got a sound like watching me.
Facts.
That's right. The most.
Facts. Been watching.
It's
YouTube. It's YouTube.
Oh.
Make no mistake. Oh, okay.
What we got? Anything else we get going?
All right. Are there any more hands, moderator?
No more hands in the queue, no more chats.
All right. Next slide, please. Okay. Redemption.
Oh, damn.
On 6th January 2022, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote, was introduced to the heroic events inflicted on Agnes Samson by the bastard King James VI, effective day of the curse, 28 January 1591. The sun and moon rotations of January 2022, leading up to 28 January 2022, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote, created a ritual to honor the soul of his great grandmother, Agnes Samson, and released her soul.
You missed the great. Come on, you good. I miss, come on.
And released her soul from the 430-year-old curse.
See, you don't see nobody talking about that, do you?
Yeah, sure don't.
Yeah, we're talking about some 400-year curse, all that stuff. To add them to the pot, you feel me? Right. They ain't got nothing for it. They still asking for 40 acres on a mule. Still ain't got nothing. they can be coming to me next. If you own the land, you gotta pay us reparation. I said, yeah, I am paying to my nomination. Actually, they paying it to themselves because they're able to transfer their account over to their state. So that's phenomenal. You feel me? You don't catch that?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it ourselves.
No, it's just You got so many people that are trying to write off of that account, trying to pay a house off with that account, phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trying to get land, trying to stage land, trying to write auto titles, all that kind of shit on that account. You feel me? And they haven't proved nowhere on record where they are the executor of that damn account. You see? They come down and be cheese and all this shit. They ain't no executive. Because they can't use the account for nothing. But they want to get status from that account without being the executive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you.
Huh?
Say again?
You don't hear nobody in the church. Everybody talking about 430-year curse. It's gone. So if they know the 430-year curse, then they say, well, that starts the events of what? The end time events. Well, it did start it. They just missed the fucking show, right? Everything that they said was happening in the skies, and we got celebrity and everything. We got videos, everything throughout that, all of 22, all of 23. And what makes it bad is that going through 23, I was going through late 22 and 23, going through that healing pain or healing crisis, what they call birthing pain I had to go through. All right, but you know, in 23, the sky still looked the same that it did in 22. It just made like now, just saying, you know, like now, when the crossing come in April the 8th, April, I think it is, they got that comet coming in now. To fit that part in the sky that they talking about, that had to be with Jupiter and all that going on with the coming of the so-called Messiah. All that stuff still going on. But it's me walking behind the scenes and then completed y'all watching, y'all witnessing it. Right. You feel me? They just missed the show. They looking for a certain image. You feel me? That's what that spell do to you. You feel me?
Right.
Because you was programmed the sucking the image. And then you allow the image to go in all your 7 chakras. You feel me? So now you so attached, you can't come. That's why you got 26,000 years. You feel me?
Right.
Universe, Earth ain't going nowhere being a million years. I'm a normal Earth keeper. Certified by Mother Earth. So let's keep your eyes on me. You be all right. What we got? Let's go to the second one. Anything on that first rate anymore? It's since April, since January, rather. That's on that file letter. I know it's kind of wild the way the year before that you had 6 January with a riot going on in DC, right? And then 6 January the next year, my file lit. You feel me? And that's kind of, and then the 6th year this year, you got all the people going to jail.
Wow.
Real. That's right. Wild. Yeah, right. Since 21 they started. Since 23, 22, my file lit. January 6th, 2023, all them niggas started going to jail.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
It's that synchronicity. That's that synchronicity.
And now they got that boy, Trumpster boy, they got him locked in 4 corners. He can't go nowhere. You think he just lost that 80-something million case? You ain't seen nothing. Yeah, that was a civil suit. They ain't got nothing to do with the 4 we talked about, remember?
Right. Okay.
Facts. He doing his best to come out. He doing his best to come out that.
Way to do it. He locked. Them 4 corners.
Oh, he can't. They got that lock.
No escape.
There ain't no escaping that one.
That one.
And any judge go against that rule, there won't be a judge too long.
At all.
No, not.
Turn it in.
That's just how the system moves, whether they like it or not. You feel me?
Facts.
Yes, that's true.
But I keep down a little bit. Come on, where we at? Anything else up here on this tower with this bastard King James? Everybody walking around the Bible in their car.
In the back window.
I mean, them niggas hold on that Bible like that shit gonna save their ass. You feel me?
Right.
You go to the hotel, first thing you open the book. I said, that's just a mockery. Like, you really go to the hotel to read the Bible. Like, shut up.
True. That's true.
Well, all the so-called sin happened, right? Hotel.
Say what?
I said, well, where all the sin happened in the hotel.
Hey, you know what I mean? You know, that ain't gonna stop it, right?
They got them Gideon Bibles in there.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Hey,
If they really understand it, they wouldn't be lost like they are.
nope, at all.
That's right.
What it is. Right.
But they want somebody to come save them from their ignorance. I wish him the best. He couldn't even save himself. I said, where that nigga? He gone. Not your present J boy.
Check out, baby.
Huh?
They check. He kept going. He wanted to check out. He just gone.
Right.
I said, not your present J boy. You gone. So who the fuck? Who are you? I'm learning as I grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I fight on the other side, you know? I'm like, what's the fight for? Well, you're right. What is the fight for now that you here? Oh, you got me right here. What's the fight for? The bad and the good near to me. So what's you fighting for then? Now they got everybody thinking, right?
Right.
He like, oh. Who are you, right? Who really are you, Emperor?
For real.
Think about it. Huh?
See, driving off the mountain and
So they've been in that spell zone for thousands of years all the time I show up. And I'm like, so what y'all fighting each other for? Fighting for what? I freed the master just like that. Standing there, so he raised up, looked at me, I looked at him, he bowed, I bowed on him. They shot out the back, the wings. I said, very impressive. And that second looked up, boy. I said, I didn't know who he was. I can't tell everybody about that joker.
Oh yeah.
Still you found out that.
Yes, you did.
You found out 22 days later. Y'all were like, he's so emotional, calm down. I'm like, yo, this dude. And you found out 22 days later, that's your first cousin. That's your blood. That's your true blood. You like, yo, that's my blood. Oh man, I'm gone. Peace.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I like, oh really? Oh, that's my blood. Oh, I'm gone. Peace, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Happy. And I've been gone ever since. Matter of fact, I ain't nationalized, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gave my appointment nothing.
Yep.
I ain't gave my appointment nothing.
Yeah.
As my ambassador for the universe. Outside of the State Department. See, they ain't ready for me yet. They're like, this man done lost his mind. No, I ain't lost my mind. Y'all all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Good. We here.
All right, come on, let's dance on this nation.
All right. 22, in parentheses, the number 22. Days after the ritual, His-Imperial Majesty, :space, Emperor, :space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote, was informed by his trusted vizier, quote, the old man, end quote, that insurmountable chaos occurred because the, quote, gates of hell, end quote, was now open. The ritual performed by His-Imperial Majesty, :space, Emperor, :space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote, was a direct correlation with the, quote, opening of the gates of hell, end quote, on 28 January 2022, and the release of the master and 1 million immortal fire deities per day. As of today, the absolute royal sovereign Emperor has the master fire deities and 579.9, 999 1,999 immortal fire beings who kneel and pay homage to his imperial majesty. Colon space, emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini ray, quote, a de lo ye, end quote. Yeesh, exclamation point.
That's 579 million.
Yes, I did 579,999,999 immortal fire beings who kneel and pay homage to his imperial majesty, colon space, emperor, colon space, Samhu, a mini ray, quote, a de lo ye, end quote. Ye, exclamation point. Immortal fire beings existing, the gates of hell.
And you got the Americans over here, the worldly people that refuse to kneel, right? You know what I thought about doing?
What's that?
I said, I'm gonna light a fire in their ass, right? And I'm gonna burn their ass until their time to come to die. Because everybody pointing themselves to die, that's why I didn't come here and mess with that. When you came in, you chose the time you leaving. You feel me? So, but as I'm coming to my seat, you're gonna have the arrogant mother, right? And I said, when they don't kneel, that fire, that I'm burning them, and you can stay understand it, they can see the fire just until they dissipate. You feel me? How you think that? They ain't too. I'm pretty nice, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm coming to my seat. I'm the ruler of the world. You feel me? You're gonna have those rule of the hell. Well, you're gonna burn now. You ain't gonna just down burn your ass out of existence. And if you think that guy gonna save you and keep you from that, okay, good luck. That can be hard on people. You heard the Pope say, yo, it's gonna be hard on you. He said it's gonna be hard for him to switch from you're gonna be hard for him to switch from Sunday to Saturday, right?
Right. That's what he said.
Yep.
So when the sovereign come in and say, all right, the Sabbath is the Saturday, he said the Christians gonna go crazy because they can't switch.
Can't switch.
That shit was hard, boy. That shit was hard on it.
Yeah, that's steadfast. Steadfast. Unmovable. You're not.
Come on, those people like, yo, he's a wild open emperor. Yeah, I ain't normally one sitting in the booth and you got to come up a church and come talk to me. No, I want to see everything going on. I got a imperial and imperial Royal Grand Assembly, and they ain't no joke, okay? Right. So we ain't got time to play, all right?
Facts.
All right.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Right.
Sure.
That's a hot picture of them, man. I said the 9 being his shrine. Nobody seen his shrine, 9 being. And them live beings over here on the left, Africa. They call them live statues over here. They got magic in them. So I'm saying that's why I'm sitting in that picture there. You gotta have this right here, the red piece to be who you is. That's just part of the gear that came with that picture, you feel me? Because he felt like he was the emperor until I showed up.
Okay.
You feel me? Oh yeah, when he did it, when them cycles opened up, that's when he was done. Yo, you are. What I say he said? You must be the emperor. Why you say that, I mean? Ain't no magic. That magic don't exist on this side, young man. So wherever you come from, the dead follow you. The magic you come with. So you got the people that try to act like they can be an empress or emperor, all this stuff out here on the market. Like, come on, man. You don't even have the funk to be an emperor. You don't have the funk to be no damn empress. You feel me? You know, these niggas still asking for a savior to save their black ass. You can't be no sovereign to be that crap. I mean, so these cats crazy, man.
Right.
So one of them want to follow him and burn with him. I ain't got no problem. I tell you, I got a de jure. He ain't never seen this fire. I can turn it up and down. You feel me?
Right. And Emperor, for all intents and purposes, could you remind us all once again what led Brother Nabingi to tell you that when he says, well, you must be the emperor. I think it was referring to the.
Oh, no, he played. You know, I said, people are always shocked about my energy. The first day I met him, he called me Root Man. I never knew why.
Mhm.
You know, and so, you know, throughout our journey, we were like brothers. Like I said, I don't raise him up. I didn't call his name. So, you know, that's why he brought me the crown. Of course I called his name. But anyway, he wanted me to, my Ogun, I'm Ogun priest. So, you know, I got away from all that because I don't need it. But I still got my gear. He wanted me to feed it. He wanted to feed it. I told him he can feed it. I'm done with it. You know, not on the blood level. I don't mind the look and everything else. You know, the spirits and all that to my Ogun, you know, but like I said, when I put it out in the woods, so many pieces got tucked. So, you know, so it's cool, you know, like it is now. But he wanted to do it, so I let him do it. I bought some shackles while I was there, free will offering. And after he did what he did, you know, with the ceremony, we left, put him part in the car, left, went to the house. When I opened the trunk to take my part out, the shackles was open. And I called him. He said, no way. I said, yeah, they're open. He said, no way. I got to see. Ain't no problem. Put him back in the trunk, drove over there. Carried it inside. We did the ritual at, and he looking down at it and looking at me, looking all strange and touching me, looking at me, walking around, eyes all wide open. Come back. You know, you must be the emperor. What you talking about now, big? Ain't no, that magic don't exist on this side, young man. Not that magic. You got the magic of metal. You can move metal. You move metal. That magic don't exist here. That they can never enslave you. You can move metal. They enslave your people because they put metal around their ankles. Well, I come along and I can unshackle them. You know, like I said, the dad follow you, son, young man. So I'm still, you see, I've been growing ever since. I'm still getting there. I'm getting there. Now the whole world just get ready to pay attention to who I am. That's what we at now. This is my year. Coming to my seat. I'm starting number 3. What, 2 days now? You know, everything working 3 for me.
That's indeed.
Remember, this is the 13th year of the crown on my head. You feel me? The 76 years been in existence. You feel me? So, you know, all this magic around me right now. Coming the 19th year of me becoming the Slavic crown, all cap prince because of the imperial. I own everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem dealing with nobody. The Empress family, whoever. But that I don't kneel to nothing. I run everything now. I'm the boss.
Right.
You feel me? I'm the sovereign on the land. And it's coming. The military coming right with me. Watch. Keep your eyes on them. Huh? Who gonna fight me in my 579? The master, come on. It's me and the master can handle this. They told you in your bill, they said this boy coming out of the sky with 5 billion chariots. Well, guess what? I got, you want me to know, you want to know how many they came? So I can tell you the exact fact. Now you ain't gonna read the Bible no more. I'll give you the exact freaking fact. 580 million. And that's the master. That's and 579.999. But from 599.999.999. That's how y'all got it, right? 579, 999, 999. That's how y'all got it. The master. You feel me? I grew into that. So now you see them talking about the 70 weeks and all that stuff. We don't map all that out. We got a 70 week, but you know, I'm just saying I'm here. So they wrote this story, okay? It is mine. I got to write it the way it happened. So it became a 70 plus 5 day because I had to finish. So like I said, they can't write my story. It's live, it's been recorded daily. You feel me? We good on that?
Oh, yes, we're good on that, Emperor. All right, next slide, please. Okay. 28th and 29th of Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me correct myself. Okay, events after the gates of hell opening. 29, 31 January 2020. Gusts of wind reached 85 miles per hour.
That's a typo. That was the one. That was all up to 147, all up in the typos. That's a typo y'all got in there.
Yeah, I was
that wind. Them winds went up to 147, 150 some mile an hour.
That's correct. I do recall that specifically.
Huh?
I recall that. You're right. It was 147 mile an hour wind.
Right.
That was Storm Malik in
That's
Scotland.
right. That's a typo right there. Come on.
All right. In parts of, so it's 147 miles an hour wind in parts of Scotland as Storm Malik swept across the country on Saturday. One woman died and more than 80,000 people lost power as unexpected high winds brought down trees and damaged buildings. A second storm, Storm Kerry, caused further disruption that Sunday. 28th and 29th of May, 2022. Sunman / Phoenix / Retro 2, 2013, first sighting, parentheses, 3 / 2013, CMYE Constitution, close parentheses. June 2022, Scotland issues an absolute pardon for witches. 8 September 2022, Buckingham Palace announces that Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96 at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. The Queen died and received a rainbow. She was descending. And a comet passed 8 days later, Emperor confirming the ending of the curse that de facto all-cap bloodline put on the royal family. Emperor coming to his 8th month of his reign. Triple eights, which coincide with the crown. Next slide, please.
Yeah, you know the 8 days after my birthday too, right?
Oh yeah, that's something. That's that 8, that magic.
Eight on it.
Oh yes.
But I got a double rainbow on mine, and she got a single rainbow on her.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why y'all got a double one up there. She got a single. I got a double on mine, 31st August. That's when she went. And then 8th after that, rainbow, what was it? That was past 8 days later, yeah.
Right. 8 days later.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
she
got
only
you.
got.
You know me, I'll let y'all do this. I come in, you know, I'm flowing. And you know, 96, you know, I got 69 on my ID, right?
That's right, Emperor. That's what you pointed out.
Forgot about that, right? Had it for years, right?
Right. We did indeed.
Feel me?
Yes.
Everybody all right?
Yes, Emperor.
Y'all like the way they part, y'all like the way them partner they partner all the witches when I came out, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit did.
Long overdue.
Very timely.
Isn't that something?
Very timely.
You come out, then they partner with us. Oh yeah.
They don't listen to him. Yes, they do. They heard me all the way across the pond. You feel me?
Yes, they did.
They know behind the scene, I'm recognized as the sovereign emperor. Nama, sovereign emperor. Am I right on that?
That's correct.
Yes.
So you're right.
All day, every day.
That's correct.
So, Emperor, what does the pardon mean?
Well, they say they forgave the witches for all their atrocities and whatever, so they pardoned them. So if you could trace your bloodline back to the 1500s and you got they're attached to a witch family or something that got killed in the witch trials and all that, you know, you've been scared to speak behind the scene and everybody, you know, growing up like we were growing up in Clinton. My aunt, she's still living, her ass still living, but she every time you do something, don't embarrass the family. Don't embarrass the family, you know, and you know, because of the bloodline we got. But now you see all them generations back that was attached to Agnes. So to bring that up now in this day and time. People gonna look at us all wrong and all this, you know, I'm coming from. So, you know, that pardon release that all them people from, they can tell their family the truth now. You feel me? You feel me? Because you remember they assassinate people back then because of birthmark. You feel me?
Right.
You go look on your body right now, you're a birthmark. So you got a rebellious husband, and you go in there and you don't do what he did kneel to him, he can say you're a witch. Next thing you know, they check your body, see a birthmark, they burn you at the stake. So you can get him another wife. You feel me? That's madness.
Wow.
And them stained male chauvinists then got you in the point where you at now. You feel me? Y'all all right?
Yeah, gratitude.
Yeah,
Yes, sir, bro.
All right, come on. What else we got?
One hand in the queue. Come on, brother Saru.
Gratitude, brother. Emperor, the previous image that was up and had the Sun Man Phoenix, is that the other, like the other you from the other side? Like, you know, the alternate, the other version of you?
Come on.
From the previous image before this one.
Oh, you talking
When it had
about Agnes Samson?
No, about the Sun Man, the Phoenix, the being that was on the sun.
Oh, the Sun Man. Y'all didn't. Oh, that's my boy.
Okay. I thought that was
That
you,
showed
the
up
other
on-
you.
That is me. But that's just that showed me my connection to that level when he showed up on the screen like that. And then you see you see right there in the center, right? You see that's that sacred symbol. You feel me?
Sure, yes.
Coming all up through you see it? So you see how he holding on to the sun. Just so you can see that the sun is lit, the sun is real. I got the master up there. You feel me?
Yes.
So that's that, you know, and you know they've been up there. You gotta feel me. Master been, like I say, that's what I say. I say what? I say, you say they've been in prison for millions to millions of years. You feel me? Thousands, millions of years. So there ain't no clock on how long the master been locked up, but you see that's why I knew he went straight to the sun, because that's life. You feel me?
Right.
If your black ass wake up tomorrow, you don't see that sun, you know you're doomed, right?
Right.
So that's my energy. I'm in direct connect. You got the inner sun, then you got me now, and now I'm connect with Ray. Line of succession. My time to rule. It's already prophesied. Take it or leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Gotcha. I'm with you, Emperor. Yes, too. I feel you, Emperor. Gratitude. And I yield.
Yeah, let's get going back and talk to see the fireman. Sun Man. What's up, dog? I tell y'all to visualize it, you see what happened, right?
Right. See myself.
See myself, son of the sun is right.
So Ray.
Right.
See myself as a what? Ray. That's right.
Ray.
You feel it, right?
right.
Yes. Yes.
So they say the father Ray coming, right?
Yes.
Normal Earth keeper. Watch out now.
Watch out. Here we come.
We're in motion. You know, like I said, the lights on the ship. What we doing? Getting this ship ready to sail.
Right.
Like I said, it's what they say, you pan the dock. Final call. What do they call it?
All aboard.
All aboard, final call, boarding pass, time to roll.
On the road.
What y'all get ready to get? What y'all getting? Y'all boarding
Got
pass,
your
right?
tickets, got your tickets, got your passes.
But I
Got
say,
your
don't look
pass.
back now. Everything
Don't look back. One
Baby.
bag only.
Whatever you do, don't look back. All right, next slide, please. All right. Terrestrial and celestial events. believe that was all right. 4-1.
Y'all want to do this tonight? Oh, y'all want to do this on this one? Wait till tomorrow. Do this. And get y'all want to do this one and get the Supreme Court tomorrow, or which way you want to do this? Because we do this, it's end of the call for tonight.
Your prerogative.
And we gonna dance on this then, and then we'll finish that up tomorrow night. Okay, we got 3 nights. Play with everybody. We good?
Good.
Good.
All right, cool. Let's dance.
All right. 4. The Imperial and Imperial Royal Annals for the ECMYE-IRKR, January 2024, January 1st. 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck Ishikawa Prefecture near Suzu, Japan. First diamond, solar storm to hit Earth hard, causing radio blackouts. The super solar storm launched during a X4.98- flare on 31 December and clipped Earth. Second diamond, Mercury retrograde ends. Improved communication. 3rd January, Earth's perihelion on January 3rd at 6:08 a.m. IST, Earth will be at its closest point to the sun this year. Earth is considered to be at the perihelion when it is at the point in its orbit that is closest to the sun. Perihelion Day occurs annually between January 2nd and 4th, which is around 2 weeks following the December solstice, enters Capricorn. 6th January, white-tailed sea eagle spotted in Wales, England, which have been extinct to whales for over 150 years. White-tailed eagles have not been seen nesting or breeding in Wales since the 16th century. This is a sighting 500 years in the making. Next diamond, a fire lit in the Emperor, parentheses, never to go out, close parentheses, smiley face. He discovered his 13 times grandmother, Agnes Samson, prompting the writing of the Royal Public Notice to the World, /space 2022, 2-year anniversary, in parentheses. January 7, the Universal Postal Union, parentheses, UPU, all cap, was established by the Treaty of Berne, also known as the UPU Constitution, enacted in 1874, effective on today, 7 January in 1875. The UPU is a specialized agency of the United Nations that coordinates international postal services and develops standards to facilitate the exchange of mail between countries. The Constitution of the Universal Postal Union, in parentheses, UPU, all cap, is now part and parcel of the jurisdiction of the Imperial CMYE-IRK Republic. 8 January, the 5th Marquis, Noble Drew Ali, in parentheses, PBUH, all cap, solar return in the year 1886. Next diamond, Imperial and Imperial Royal Diplomatic Decree is signed, parentheses, 1-year anniversary. IMYRS capital EIRDD capital EIOP / capital IRK -0001 lowercase b space Imperial and Imperial Royal Diplomatic Decree :space dated space 8 January 2023 at 14:26. 11 January. A new moon in the sky means no moonlight to hinder your view of the stars and planets. Correction, of stars and planets. 15 January. On this day, humanity now stands at a pivotal moment in the cosmic cycle, witnessing the end of the Kali Yuga. This era, long marked by materialism, discord, and spiritual obscurity, is giving way to a new era. Near the end of Kali Yuga, when virtues are at their worst, a cataclysm and a establishment of Dharma occurred to usher in the next cycle, Satya Yuga. Satya Yuga is known as the age of truth, when humanity is governed by gods and every manifestation or work is close to the purest ideal, and humanity will allow intrinsic goodness to rule supreme. It is sometimes referred to as the, quote, golden age, end quote.
Hey, go back up one.
Nice picture.
Where's the after? Or what we doing? Finish it up first. Come on.
Are there any questions concerning this? Okay. All right. 20 January. Pluto leaves Capricorn on and remains in Aquarius until September the 1st, 2024. It gives us insight into the next 2 decades to follow. This era is filled with supportive collaborations where opportunities, connections, and a turn of events that support a more altruistic theme of life become pronounced. Pluto takes about 248 years to orbit the sun and is one of the few planets that makes important moves only a few times during an average human lifetime. This sets the foundation for revolution, change, and transformation for generations to come. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius was from 1778 to 1798, and this period was a game changer in the history of mankind, with important events like the French Revolution and the Irish Uprising taking place during these years. 21. On this day, in 1793, in the aftermath of the French Revolution, King Louis XVI of France was guillotined on the charge of conspiring with foreign countries for the invasion of France. He was the last king to live at the Palace of Versailles, and the revolutionaries boastfully gave him the nickname, quote, Louis the Last, end quote. However, contrary to their expectations, King Louis XVI lineage continued. Unbeknownst to the revolutionaries, the seed of the lineage safely escaped to the sovereign territory of Louisiana. H.E.M. all cap holds the title as Louis XX to restore what was stolen. January 23. At 1:35 a.m., Aunt Peggy, peace be unto PBUH, all cap, in parentheses, transformed, clearing path, 2-year anniversary, in parentheses. 25th, Wolf Moon, the second full moon after the winter's solstice, and the first full moon in the 3-month cycle of preparation for Nama, is commonly known as the Wolf Moon. Wolves are more noticeable and much louder in January because it is also the wolf's breeding season. Wolves begin to howl frequently and aggressively to establish their territory, threatening neighbors and their breeding grounds. A lone wolf can sustain a howl for the duration of a single breath. An entire pack may howl in unison for longer than 2 minutes during this season. The Sioux tribe termed this month, quote, the moon with wolf run together, end quote. The wolf is often seen as a symbol of loyalty and protection in Nama culture. The wolf moon is the perfect time to reach out to loved ones and reaffirm your connections. For the next 2+ months, we Nama utilize this time to prepare and strengthen the lasting bonds that will allow us to capitalize on future opportunities. This wolf moon falls in the heart-expanding sign of Leo. It is our opportunity to reset, purge, and cleanse the energy of the past cycle. It is our opportunity to create space for the future we wish to create. Having the full moon in Leo invites us to dream big, focus on our passions, and work from the heart. It offers a fun, loving, warm vibration that we can use to infuse our lives with joy and playfulness. '26 to the 29th, opening of the gates of hell, second anniversary, in parentheses, the fire. 27, the 5-month Uranus retrograde is over on January 27, 2024, parentheses, at 2:35 a.m. EST, close parentheses, as the planet of chaos and innovation spins direct in Taurus and turns our attention to change. Uranus retrograde ending is an energy to embrace new ideas. 28, Barbary Treaties, 1786-1816, Morocco. Your peace, September 16, 1836. Treaty of September 16, 1836. Effective date, January 28, 1837. Ratified by the United States, January 28, 1837. ECMYE-IRKR maintains territorial sovereignty, small s supreme authority, and control, herewith ordain and enforce all imperial constitutional rights, Westphalian sovereign governance, diplomatic immunities, foreign sovereign immunities, jurisdictional immunities of the state, and inherent-imperial white privileges from the small s supreme authority, due full faith and credit, established by, the equity contracts of the Constitution for the United States of America, USA, all caps, dated 4 March 1789, quote, nunc pro tunc, to actionable date 4 July 1776, end quote, and the Constitution for the United Small U States of America, USA, small u, dated 17 September 1787, quote, nunc pro tunc, to actionable date 4 July 1775, end quote, via the, quote, absolute state, end quote, trusteeship office of the Moorish Grand Vizier Chair for the, quote, absolute country, end quote, Imperial Moorish, in parentheses, Al-Moroccan / American - Amexem, close parentheses, Empire, space - space, Imperial Treaties, small t / capital treaties, quote, Treaty of September 16, 1836, effective date 28 January 1937, end quote. 29, Emperor's reign began, second anniversary, in parentheses. His Majesty, space, Emperor, Mohammed bin Abdallah Al-Khatib.
I have a question, Emperor.
Yeah, go back up to the first one. Come on. Oh, you got something on this page right here? Before we move?
Yes, the question is what is an absolutist state and absolutist country?
Because it was absolute. You got the emperor is absolute. So if he absolute, that means he got an absolute country and he got an absolute state. That's where you got a viceroy come from. It's absolute. That's why they were able to get the president, office of the president from it. You feel me?
Okay.
So that's why you got an absolute state, because he's absolute. I'm an absolute. So when I raised the flag, I picked up all the absolute. You feel me? That's why you got imperial. You feel me? Imperial. That's absolute. Imperial more is that imperial more is empire. Yeah, that's why you got parentheses. IIRK / America. That's the maximum. Because over here, you feel me? It's IIRK. So that's why you got imperial treaties and treaties, capital T. You feel me?
Okay.
Treaty of September 16th, Treaty of September 16th, 1836, effective date 28. Y'all notice that 28 January 1837, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, right?
Right.
You know, so they just took the 50-year win out of that treaty. And then you notice what happened out that, right? 1837, come on. Civil War, remember? All that stuff happened out of that. After they got out of that treaty, they held Morocco hostage, okay, until 1956. Eisenhower. That's why the United States, they do what they had to do with the treaties, because they held Morocco hostage, because they got out of that 50-year window. You see? So they've been, you see how the United States been after that, right?
Right.
Then they came and created another citizen in 1871, and with the Reconstruction. Remember, North Carolina's on record. The governor of North Carolina's on record. That's the one that's on record. The governor of North Carolina saying that he never resigned his position. He was escorted out of his position by the military. That's the one you can go find on record. They help you out?
It did. Gratitude. Are you?
All right, come on, go back up talk. I know there are more questions. The American retrograde was something else on it.
Oh, yeah. It stopped everything. Nothing going on doing that.
Y'all didn't say nothing about that white. Y'all didn't say nothing about that white tail sea eagle being spotted in England over 500 years. Come on, y'all.
Interesting. Sea eagle not being spotted in over 500 years, 150 years. Okay, and been extinct. What's up with that, Emperor?
Bad, brother. After that 430 years, remember that was a curse. 430-year spell, remember? You in the aftermath of breaking a spell. You expect it all to happen in one day. You got a lot of stuff waking up since that spell was happening. And as I keep moving, you're gonna see more manifest itself. You see?
Yeah.
See, like right here, number 3. You feel me? 3rd January.
Yeah.
3rd January 2003 is when I sent that paperwork to the post office. Security agreement. Nationality paperwork. That's docked in at 3 January 2003. So it's been 21 years out this past January. You feel me?
Right.
You see? The little stuff. You know, I say, let's go back over this thing right quick. It's 6th of January, that's when that fire lit. Never go out again. That's right. That's when I discovered Grandma. That's right. Probably right under public notice.
And then a white tail eagle On that same day.
Harry.
Okay.
Brother,
Asharu.
come on, brother.
Oh, gratitude. Emperor, there's something I'd like to ask you about this, especially this particular eagle right here, because a lot of different media I've been researching throughout the years. I'm talking about, going all the way back to 9/11 and all of that. It always spoke about, this 500-year curse that locked away what people locked away a lot of what people would call magical creatures and animals and stuff like that. And now that I'm looking at this picture, actually you kind of just answered the question, because you said we're going to see more. We're going to see a lot more things.
A whole lot more.
What extreme should we be expecting, Emperor? Gratitude, Emperor. Gratitude.
Does my light shine?
I yield.
Does my light shine?
Yes.
From what they showed me the other month? From my light? I think I mentioned this to y'all back in the day. Back in the day, we always used to go to Myrtle Beach with a bike, ride bikes and stuff. But this time, we done grew a little older now. And we just going out there to hang out, bike week. So we out there, me and my maybe 8 of us, hanging out on the bar, on the pier, hanging out, walking. And we see about 12 different types of sisters coming up, different races. And as we came upon them, we, try to get the game on, you feel me? If you got a game. So, little quick, I'm going to get this and this, how you coming up on them. So if we come up on them, Caucasian girl, one of the baddest ones. She came up and kneeled down, fell down to the ground, and she kissed my feet. And she looked up at me in my face, in my eyes, and she said, "Anything you want, master. How can I help you?" And it just freaked everybody out, right? And my old head told me, my old shaman, he said, she seen your light. You got to learn to control your light, hide your light until it's time. So now you see that light getting ready to shine. So, as my mama used to say, don't count your business for the hatch. So we're going to wait until that light shine. And then we're going to write a story from that day on. Not me predicting what's going to happen, okay? That makes sense to you? Right?
Yes, thank you.
We can work with that one?
Yeah.
Everybody else, we can work with that one?
Oh, yes, Emperor.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That's good.
Yes.
That one.
Okay, Emperor, I have 3 questions from the chat.
Good, come on.
The first question is, why is full moon energy so important when performing your attention and what you put into the universe to manifest here on Taj/Earth? That's the first question.
Oh, because you get you got the Earth, the moon is part of Earth. And I'm part of Earth. So the full moon is when all energy, clearing everything. You're getting all the power of the universe. So if you know where 0 point references is in the Earth, you'll travel through them areas to perceive all that energy on the full moon. So we have everything happen around the full moon. With energy I'm putting out there. if we need to see something coming in, well, that's a new moon. You know, that brings new energy. We do certain things behind the scene on that. In our culture, sweats and all that. I do anyway. They're getting used to it. But the full is you got so much energy. Day before, day of, day after. You know, you got to know the rhythms. So everything around me caves around the full moon. So we have been having full moon reading since January last year, matter of fact. We go back far now. We go back far. I know we go back to January last year, right?
That's right.
So
Right,
and everything just you seen everything just moving with me and my energy and our ship around the full moon. So that's why we have full moon. You see all people trying to come out now, try to throw little calls, this and that. We don't, you know, it spreads, but we cool. But yeah, that's why we do that, you know. And that's why the energy is so powerful during that time. Because I'm a shaman. Emperor. You all love it. Shaman, witch, all that. Why are you gonna call me? I don't make no difference. I'm a dweller, all right? And that's coming up to who you is. You understand that fire. So they all got titles, this and that, evil, good. That's none of that stuff phase me. You know, it don't exist where I come from. So, you know, we good. So that help y'all, little bro?
That it does. It's also a good segue into the next couple of questions. So one of them is, how do you and the sun interact? And what's its impact on you? Do you gain more strength and power when the sun is active like it is, or is it as simple as you being in tune with Ray?
Well, I'm in tune with Ray, but it's just certain things I told y'all. I can do certain things and not wait for the answer that I get it from the sun. And so I'm just doing things to show my connection. Anger management, some say. And I get reactions from the sun. You know, so I'm in tune, you know, so it's been that way for all my life, really, but it's more relevant now. And so it's just me going back into that being, transcending my being and who I am. Like I said, I was seen on the other side and told on the other side to come on this side to find out who opened the gates of hell. So my whole journey now, if you see me on the other side, that's my journey because I'm on both sides. And I'm so bad on this side that I told the warriors on this side to come back on this side to find the one who will open up the gates of hell, which is me, which is interesting. You know, so, you know, so it's just growing, like I said, fire lit. I'm ready to get to the point when I can just blink and I'm there, you know, and that's gonna happen. But I'm in the dweller form, remember? You know, so write the book as we go. Because I done did so much. You know, they told me when I was younger, there ain't nothing gonna touch you. I done drug an 18-wheel off the top of the mountain, blink my eyes on the bottom of the hill. I done moved the whole Atlantic Ocean. Made the water go back and come up and wash my feet. I got witnesses. What else did your old lady say? What did the old lady say? Young man, I don't know where you come from, but I've been living on this beach 30 plus years. And I ain't never seen that water move the way you made it move today. Coast Guard, everybody came. You see? He said, so I just keep moving. Doors open for me when I go in that court case. The door just opened up when I walked in. They got that on tape. So you see, so that's what I say is you. You got everybody trying to take you away from you. And I keep fighting to tell people, no, stay with you. Know thyself. They pay to do what they're doing. I don't like saying that word, but you know, trust you. Because they've been doing that all my life growing up. When I told y'all we was in school young, they asked you what you want to be when you grew up. I put on guard. They said, well, you got in trouble. Get home, mom. Where you put that down? We'll get yourself in trouble. Wait, why? Because one won't be an attorney, one won't be a doctor, one won't be a teacher, one won't be a football player. All that, okay. Then I said, well, God can do it all, right? But I got in trouble, you see? So I've been, just as they say, a rebel all my damn life. Just, me having fun. So it's getting, like I said, I ain't going nowhere. 58 forever. So it's just tighten myself up, going back to the dojo. I got 12 samurai waiting on me. I'm the 13th one. I got my sensei to go get. He waiting on me. I had to come here first. Now that I made it this far, I got y'all ready to sell y'all ship so that I can go over here and work on the Imperial and Imperial Row houses. And doing all that, I'm also focused on my dojo. Getting back to that samurai level, you hear me? So, and you're rolling with me, you're gonna see, right?
For sure. Where the sword,
For
Bushido,
sure.
the way.
Exactly.
What's that?
Sisters over here is balance.
Spirit
Y'all
fist.
I bounce everything, do my best. Y'all speak up for yourself, but you speak up for yourself, I'm with you. But you got to stand equal. It's like we did in Anunnaki. Bloodline.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's right. Know thyself.
Now you can fully know yourself. Now you took away the fear. Once you take away the fear, welcome to the journey. You feel me?
Right.
Correct.
That's right.
You got all the people talking about they free themselves, but right now they worry about paying the IRS. You know what I'm saying? How you free then? You got an overlord, and you can't release yourself from it. Interesting, right?
Right.
It's very interesting. Right and exact as well. And that answer rides right into the next question.
Come on.
Look, it says, how much has the fire grown since it's been lit? And if possible, can you describe the feeling of having that spark ignite inside?
It's different, it's strange. I gotta eat popsicles constantly to cool me down. And when I got sitting sweat lodges and sweats to keep, to get up to that level sometimes. I got to sweat today. I done been a sweat 3 days in a row to keep the fire lit. That energy, y'all know what I got on the market. You feel me? So I say you got a hype range, yeah, I'm a little hype here now. So yeah, we good. I just can't wait till I see my hands the way they were when I went home. So when I went home, I was standing infinite flame of the dwellers enthroned in the flower of fire. I was standing there. So I'm standing there. So I'm like, first of all, I'm looking around like, where am I? That's why I told you that point when in my mind back in the day, I said, I never went all the way around. You feel me? I was just, looking at my hand, they fire, and I'm in the dark, and I'm standing here in this, and everything you see, the sky blue, it was fire, and there was no death. And I was just standing there, and I was like, where am I? And then all of a sudden I just started playing with the fire, throwing it out like a yo-yo, and it started coming back. And I was like, oh shit, who's with me? And all these fires just popped up everywhere. And then I was back here. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So,
I feel, bro.
Say what now?
I feel.
And it's manifest. You know what I'm saying? I had a spaceship come down. shine a light down on me, show me the damn future. And I tell everybody, and they try to say I was the Antichrist because death was involved. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A light from a spaceship, shine down on me. And when I come through, I tell you what the ship said, sent me. What was it? Spaceship, what was it, Columbia?
Columbia, yeah.
Seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Told everybody. They started calling me a prophet and all that kind of stuff. I just moved back, walk small with a big stick, you feel me?
Right.
And that journey led me down. Next thing you know, I'm in my own government, you see? Just been rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And I made it to 58 because I made it my date. I made a date to let my brother loose. You feel me? It's already prophesied. What would King remember? Y'all remember Louis King, what's his name? James?
Yeah.
The fight though, James? The six?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that nigga was 58 years old.
Right.
I forgot that part, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was 58 when he died.
Right.
58 when I came and took it back over.
Right.
Never to leave that spot. You like that, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, never ever know seeing some king or president walking around like they about damn crazy, like they don't not live this here. Like, man, get off the throne, get off the damn seat. For real.
Right. Definitely see your point.
Man, they give him a big funeral and all that stuff. Like, well, what made him so better than you? The clothes? I mean, what? They ain't give you nothing. They have an image in your mind of them being some type of royalty and they die just like you. What the fuck the point? You feel me?
For sure.
That's asking the question, right?
Right.
It does. It does.
Because I looked down the end of that road was in, that was closed off. I looked down mine, I got fired in. That's life. So which one you think I chose? I didn't walk, y'all, I ran.
Hold on.
Huh? Get me away from here. For real. Let me quit. All right, what else we got?
No hands in the queue. No questions in the chat.
Under a spell. There you go. I breathe the air they breathe. Like that. Listen. If you attach yourself to any religion, you are under spell because you had to realign yourself to something outside of yourself that you didn't get full disclosure. Because they want you to get full disclosure, they will taught you the language. So by you not knowing the language, you presume that someone told you the truth. And that's realigning yourself away from your soul. So you don't want to blame for that mess. You starting to get me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
All right. That was surgery there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
If you can't get like that, then you're not. Yeah.
You know, it's growing with you. So you see, that's why you see your ship. They can't even see how you think. You feel me?
Yeah. For real.
They don't even know what it means. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They don't know what that means. They don't have no concept because, first of all, they ain't never had a republic. So they've been in a democracy. So you've been in trap, slaves since 1871. Because if you had a real republic, you don't have to pay no insurance, no school, or nothing. You feel me? So that way you will help free your mind to a certain level. You're starting to get me where you at now. See, where you at now, it's a lost cause. That's why I say this. Let them run out their time. They said they were going to be here. And let them take the 26 on out the way. And, you know, like I said, my journey just started. I got a long path on a long journey. So, you know, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now, we those who with me, you know, we see all that straightening out. But we got to clean this house up. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I got a raw seat. I got a raw seat. So, you know, without fear of favor. That makes sense to you?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's go to the next slide so we can pull out of that one. Come on, you can still talk. Come on.
All right. Next slide. Okay, that's the next one. We did that one.
That post unit off chain, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
See, that's why I'm showing them they don't understand. How you do that? Because I kicked the post office butt.
Yeah.
See, that case turned into a sovereign versus sovereign. It left the post office, the OIG, and Georgia coming out of Darius that got that they tried to put the paperwork on. So that turned into the sovereign of Darius challenging the post office about their sovereignty, and they lost. So that's why that contract is attached to us now since 30 September 2003, retroactive when they came with that false arrest on postal property. When I was already nationalized as a sovereign chief, a double damn chief with the Washington who has land. I'm a sovereign. That's why I say they've been knowing about me since 04. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then that sovereign came in and did what? He showed magic in a courtroom. The whole bar turned against me. The whole bar of America turned against the post office. Had to win that case or they lost their damn sovereign all in the post office. Last time I checked, I won that case without any attorney. Mm-hmm. They gave me what they call a noli prosecutor. What that means? We was not a prosecutor. We ain't got no evidence. But you came on postal property, arrested a employee you claim on charges that you said he didn't even receive no. They say that you get in trouble, you can still get your pay until after they suspended his pay. They won. And then you come 2.5 years later and say you ain't got a case. You feel me?
Right.
That's why they hear your case in 513, Georgia. Because you came in and locked the whole court down. They couldn't touch you. You got that full faith of credit. Tell you what the judge said. If you're a foreign sovereign immunity, the prosecutor said, if Mr. Samson L wants to claim foreign sovereign immunity, he got to show where the United States State Department recognizes his government. And she asked me that I have that document. I said, yeah, I got the document. They recognize me as a state, not as an organization, as a damn state. That's why I got dropped in that court. That's when I tell you, I turned around, every damn officer was out of that sucker. And that's how I ended on my end with all the prosecutors. Come on now. That's why I'm the absolute royal sovereign that's emperor. Real time, not no UCC crap right there on the market, all right? I don't need to sign my signature with UCC 1-207 and UCC 3-308, 1-308. Because that all right reserve, y'all. What I tell y'all, what damn rights are you reserving, right?
Exactly. What right?
You know what I'm saying? And y'all get caught up with that crazy ass paperwork out there people slinging. They can sign in. Oh, I got UCC. Oh, come on, man, for real. You see what I'm saying? That's that same crap them voodoo workers playing with dirt, graveyard dirt. So I'm saying we done with that crap, man. You feel me?
So how many years has been on the market, Protector? Same paperwork. You got
it really. That boy there in Philly, he started 82. That Great Seal bullshit, that started back in 82. Ain't got shit to this day.
Nothing.
Then you had that Terrestrial girl out of Charlotte got that certificate from North Carolina they got her shut down because she took it outside of North Carolina. Because y'all know over me what I've done. What? You got to go to the State Department, get them to recognize your damn state, right?
Facts.
They can't do that no more. See, so they might set them wolf tickets. You feel me? You know, you got niggas that kind of claim their self-emphasis and write a note or title of the bullshit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They claim they got some damn claim from some court. Signatures on there. Yeah, no, wake up. You can't sign your own shit, you dummy. And ain't no in the court, and whatever you got to sign for don't give you no full faith and credit. It makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You gotta go to work. You gotta go to the State Department and get full faith and credit.
Off top.
You feel me?
Yes.
You already explained that.
All right. So we had to come over here because I seen my brother here. So I got all these more. They talking all this shit. You feel me? So I had to make sure we come back here. I said, "Ain't no questions on this one. Are you freaking kidding me?" I said, "Let's do a retake." You know me. I carry a big stick. Come on. You know. So let's talk about this brother here. See, look at him. His Earth Day is the 8th, and I'm the 8th Marquis. Y'all just figured that one out, right?
Can't make it up. Can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Oh, man. So, like, let's get something straight, the world. All right, this is the world. We're talking to the whole world, right? Let's get something straight. This is the emperor, all right? Fact.
Yep.
This is my brother right here. All right, he's the 5th Marquis. I tell you about the Marquis de Saint-Rouge, French. All right, that's why he got what he done, what he was doing, when he was coming around. But remember, they took his life. So nothing got set up. So the only thing these cats out here running on is the corporation that got set up, Moore Science Temple, that's docked in Cook County, Georgia, in Cook County of the North. So they done set up all these damn so-called Moore Science Temples and are trying to attach themselves to this man. And they come up with their own little teachings called the Islam and the more Circus 7 and all that stuff. See, all that stuff is what they said after this brother left. See? Yeah. So you can't come in. You see, so you got to realize he gave them something because they want a religion. So now they had their claim to be Muslims. And then they got a definition of the damn word. You feel me? So they can't speak Islam. They say Islam, but they can't speak Arabic. Probably 99% of them can't. The only thing they know how to say is Assalamu alaikum. That's all they know. But they claim to be, follow this brother. And now he flying and fezes and all that, Juma, just like a big Christian. The only thing they got is the fez on. Ain't got no jurisdiction to do nothing. There he flying the Moroccan flag with no respect to Morocco. Don't understand anything about treaty law. Just out here making a mockery. And then each one of them calling themselves dirty Moors. Me, all of them dirty Moors. Always trying to create something from this guy. So what I did, I took everything of his and put it back under the de Saint-Rouge house. And I'm going to cancel out that EIN number to seal that shit. Now you can see who they're going to stand up on and who they're going to raise up on. They can't use that number no more. You got cats out here taking the tax exempt number that he established, putting it on the back of their car so they won't get stopped. See, that's what I'm saying. That's just dirty Moor.
Madness.
You see, just madness. You got people out here claiming all this great seal, more, all that more, stand up for the Constitution bullshit that's going out on the market, all going back to this guy. So I'm just putting the record out there straight. He's under my jurisdiction. He's the 5th Marquis de Saint-Rouge. Some call him Timothy Drew. This man and me born in the same county, Samson County. I just learned how to ride horses where this man was born at. That's why I learned how to ride horses out there on the Curry. We just call it Curry Farm, Curry Plaza out there, Curry Farm. Best friend, Aaron Harris, grew up out there. One of my road dogs right now in Clinton got the tribe on their plate. They can put the name on the back of on the plate now. Put it on the back of their car. A lot of people don't know it. Right off 421, right down in Clinton, Samson County. Me and his brother. He said, what? It's going to end where it started. All right, then. We both born in the 5th Marquis and the 8th Marquis is born in Samson County. And that's 5'8". Ain't nobody paid attention, right?
Oh, yeah, we caught that. 5'8", 58.
Y'all know I'm son 5, and he see right here, he got number 8. There's another 58. So I'm just fulfilling the prophecy. So I'm saying, but they ain't got time to keep claiming these so-called Moors out here that's claiming they got some venue under him, and this ain't got nothing. Sheikhs and all that stuff claiming they can do this and that. Man, Sheikh write laws. What law have they written anybody recognize? It don't mean that. They said it's like a church. That might have an ATM in the damn church.
Yep.
It should be like them big churches out there. You know what I'm saying? Start out just playing these roles like nationalizing people. Just go to church. Be a citizen. You can't nationalize without a venue. Don't mean nothing, y'all. You got somebody that claim they got some damn nationality. They ain't got no venue. Where you gonna dock your nationality at? They can't protect you. Can't protect themselves. Then you go sue judges and all this suing and all that crazy stuff y'all doing out there. That is this madness. But it all coming to an end as I come to my seat. Just keep heading on.
Soon come.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Coming to your seat. All that's gonna be done.
So I'm saying, so y'all say this different decree right here, right?
You see?
That's your anniversary. That's a bad piece right there, buddy. That cleared us from everybody. They try to you put a press release. That's why y'all don't understand why I put that press release out last year. Some of them took it personally because I put a press release out. Y'all understand is that, like I said before, they've been knowing about me since 2004. So anything you cats out here been slinging on behind the scene and think you getting away with it, the flag and all that, all because me. That's why I came to a press release. Get off my flag, man. I'm gonna say something else. We live, but I'm gonna go ahead.
All
right. So because you ain't did nothing but same paperwork. You ain't received nothing. You sued judge, you sued everybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't sue. They didn't sue their toenail. Every time you look around, they got a judge on warning. Judge on this. We're gonna sue your bond. We're gonna take your bond. That's madness. And say just totally dishonoring him.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because that's how low grade, that's what low grade niggas are.
Mm-hmm.
Can't live up and stand up and get their own thing. They want to live on this man. Everybody, he like Jesus. He said this. Jesus said this. You know what I'm saying? Same way. You feel the morals just like it. Just like the Christians.
Facts. Facts. Just like them.
True.
Shit, they know how Jew gonna look. They got some of them calling themselves Jew Ali now. Whatever the fuck that mean.
Whatever, exactly.
Imposters.
Yeah.
I mean, dirty more.
Dirty Moors.
Man, look what they did to Chief Black Eagle. Look what them Sabians did to Chief Black Eagle. Come on, man.
Dirty.
You feel me? Then they want salvation at the same breath. You feel me?
Yeah.
What else we got?
All right, so I have
Blue
two.
Moon. We got come on. We got a question. Come on.
Yeah, has a question. So here go one. Can you talk to us about the aftermath of King Louis' death and how the bloodline ended up in the Americas? That's the first question.
Well, that's all written in the Declaration online. So I'll give you where you can go read it at, okay? Imperial Note 9, okay? In Declaration, Imperial Note 9, give you the whole story. But make a long story short is that he came to America in the Revolution and was courted with the Empress. And once that union became one, she gave him back his royalty or his seat, because remember, they have cast him out in France. You go read the French bar, he tell you he died in prison at what, 12? You feel me? But so if he died in prison at 12, how he king then? See, he's supposed to die as a prince. How he dies? Well, they got King Louis 17. You feel me? You got to have a coronation. You feel me? So how he have a coronation if he died in prison? and he went in prison as a prince. Where the coronation at? They can't prove it. Louis the 18th said he made him that because of respect to his cousin. No, he had to do it because he knew his cousin still lived in America. And he couldn't come back to this throne because he was exiled. You feel me? So when he came on here and married the Empress, he got his walk. The Empress already got royalty. Same say I got Maria. So she gave him back that. You see that energy? And then once they had it, Joseph Turner and all that, the kids that came on down through the line. The Empress came along 1991 back in them days and set the record straight with that 48,000 acres when she got the land. And her grandma was 100-some years old that left her all the records. So she was able to go beneath the White House. That's how I know it's down there. Because Archbishop went with her to get them records, to go to Spain to get that paper for the land. Know all about it. But Spain told them, according to Crown Prince Ramsey Bay, that they had to get full-fledged credit for the United States. So that's why he was so institute in what we was doing. We were coming through the governments in 03 and 03, 02, 03, and 04 when it passed. You feel me? So that's, you see, so but that the Empress tied right back to him. He the filth. John Golston was a sense, and he passed, it went right to the Empress. That's why she the sixth Marquise. You starting to get it? Are we there?
Yes, yes.
Right, Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then she.
So this brother came out of Samson County, bro. I said that right straight right now, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
We drank the same water and walked on the same land. Me and this brother right here. He the fifth and I'm the eighth.
Mm.
Y'all like that one, don't
you?
Yep.
Indeed. Magic.
Okay, so the next question, Emperor, is can you give a little backstory on the Kali Yuga? Brief history.
All right. That's commandment commerce. You see this flower on your head right there? That comes from the Yucatan. You notice this flower on top of your head there? That comes from a bird in the Yucatan. For y'all to know, okay? Now, what were you saying, brother? On this what? On the who?
The Kali Yuga.
Y'all was talking about. Y'all know that. Y'all all into that stuff. Y'all come to me. Y'all break that down. Come on. I'm listening on that one. Where y'all at?
Need the PowerPoint, some different PowerPoint.
Ask the question. That's the answer. Where's it at? Come on, Makashi on? See him on text.
Oh, let's go to another one. Okay, here goes another question. So, Emperor, how does the ratification of the Barbary treaties by the USAR caps apply to the ECMYE-IRKR today?
I got it. What's
You went out, Emperor.
He might not have heard you.
See, 1 second.
Salam alaikum magic. Well, as a pause to answer that question about the Kali Yuga. The Kali Yuga in Hinduism is the fourth and worst of the 4 yugas and the Yuga cycle, preceded by Dharvapara Yuga and followed by the next cycle, Krita Yuga. It is believed to be the present age, which is filled with conflict and sin. According to Paleonic sources, Krishna's death marked the end of, excuse me, Dvaprava Yuga and the start of Kali Yuga, which is dated to 7/18 February 3102 BCE, and BCE is before the Common Era. And I yield.
Gratitude.
Salam alaikum with Magic. Abnafir Ray.
Come on, Ab.
Yes. From what I understand of it, it had to do with the recent date of the January the 20th with the Pluto coming in Aquarius and what's coming over the next 2 decades as we go into the sun cycle. And in that time, as Nanya Sajar was saying, all the things that were negative in the sins were going to be cleaned up, and as well that we're going to move from the patriarchal system more back into the matriarchal system up until 2044 over the next 2 decades. And I yield.
So does the Kali Yuga, that's what we're in now, is it parallel to the age of Aquarius, or are those the same?
I would say there's parallels there because you're at the end of the Kali Yuga, if I'm not mistaken, moving into the new cycle or the next cycle, which is Krita Yuga
Yes.
for their system. You feel me? And our system is the same thing. You're moving out the system of Pisces into the system of Aquarius, right? So that's a new energy. You know what I'm saying? Brand new energy. So it seems to be, as we learn and as we grow and we live through these cycle of changes, it seems to be a fact that at the end of each cycle, new cosmic energy comes in and there's a shift on the planet. Whether that is in the planet's crustacean movement, right? Or in the inhabitants on the planet where they evolve, more knowledge comes in or goes out, whatever the case may be, you feel me? It seems that in each cycle, new energies, cosmic energies comes in and takes the planet to the next stage, or whatever that may be. And I yield.
Okay. So we see as the destabilization of current traditional systems, whether it's governance, politics, economics, religion, all of those are representative of these changes and this paradigm shift. And those changes and paradigm shift is what the emperor is ushering in as he grows into a seat. That's safe to say, correct?
Yeesh.
I would agree, concur. Yeesh.
I concur.
Right. Definitely at the pinnacle. Like we said, everything just lines up.
Yeah, I concur with you.
Yeah.
Go back to the picture though.
Noble.
No, the picture of the what y'all were talking about.
On the next slide. Oh, that's on the
What's up a little bit, right?
Right. That's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions on the prophet? On Drew Ali? Fifth Marquis?
No, there's nothing else on that. But I had a question before you get off, Emperor. The question was basically, how does the ratification of the Barbary treaties?
I heard that.
Okay.
I heard you. How? Anything the emperor signed after 1786 coming to my vein. When I picked this signature up from that treaty, anything out there before they made him disappear, right? You heard me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again?
Yes, I hear you.
For the world to see. You got a sovereign emperor here. Where's his funeral at? Where's his grave at? I said before they made him disappear, right?
Right.
That's why you see me got a question mark on my stuff, right? Got a sovereign emperor in America. Where's his grave at? Anybody ask that question? Yeah.
Good question. That's right. No. Nobody have.
To do with him. You couldn't exist without him. But you wanted so much greed. You wanted everything that man had because of his color of skin. You couldn't believe that this man had this much power. You had to have that power. You living in it right now. You hear me?
Yes. Yes.
You ain't got to do them going to the United States Congress. And the government shifting all these governors right here, these Republicans right here. You hear me? A lot of Democrats too. A lot of people don't realize Democrats were threw you on the bus anyway.
Facts. That's right. The Dixiecrats.
Right. You got every African American now want to be a Democrat. Amazing, ain't it?
Right.
Got all the rappers out there getting people to line up to get vote. Just like house niggas, ain't it? Oh, I forgot. I forgot they rappers. They powerful. They house niggas.
with the black minister leading the charge.
All of them, right? You see them. Ain't never house niggas.
That's right.
Keeping them in power over them. They made I made 20 million off that nigga. Okay, now you're gonna sell 40 million people out. Register to vote for what? They already told you how the election is won.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Selection.
Your vote is just for popularity. But look at this year, y'all. They get ready to push this stuff. They're gonna be knocking on your door. They're gonna have all the commercials. Vote for this clown or vote for this clown. And all of them lying to you to bring you nothing. You got a sovereign emperor period now. I'm going to run a ship.
That's right.
A galaxy spanning ship.
Huh? What you say?
No, it's a galaxy spanning ship.
You know, I can agree with you on that to a certain level. I'm just gonna get down there below the pyramid, the Sphinx, so I can talk. I can see what I did with top ship.
Hector, one question
Y'all
besides
that. Ready for something, right?
Look forward to it.
I know you got to be able to pass through the. Come on, you talking about a magic thing? How you gonna pass through them all that stuff top left to get to that ship? I'm here. I'm the key. That catch on sooner or later.
Protector.
Yeah.
And the title is IMAC. And the title Marquise de Maison Rouge. That's where Baton Rouge gets its title from, the city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, correct?
Yeah. That goes. That's why I said that's a royal city. That city,
right? Exactly, because that was the empress. That was her. That was her property.
Oh, well, that whole it's in the Spanish land grants.
In the Spanish language, that's
right. All that coming in that Maison Rouge. All the Spanish land grants. I own them now. That treaty.
That's correct. All right.
Yeah. That's why I say it's time to move ship.
Correct.
Time to keep, you don't always say you don't see me argue with nobody. I ain't got time to deal with them.
Exactly.
They got something. I said, show it. There ain't no problem. Come do business with me.
Definitely. Business. Not debate. Business.
I do business. Ain't got no problem with it. I'm still authority. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got that on, you don't know what you're talking about.
Can't come to the table.
That's what y'all asked that dumbass Empress down in South Carolina, that crazy woman. You need to ask her what kind of opposite she writes. I bet she be looking at you like crazy. You see her? She got damn feathers on her damn head. Come on, man. That's war feathers. I'm like, how you an Empress with war feathers on your damn head? Somebody sent me some crazy video today. I said, you got to be kidding me, right?
Cartoon characters.
Cartoon was straight up. I wasn't supposed to bring it up here, but it made me so damn angry. I got the what? Anything else? Let's go to the next slide. What we got?
Well, I have a question for this slide, if I can. My question is, the Universal Postal Union, City of Bern.
What you got?
Why would they establish another constitution in 2003? They already had the treaty.
They didn't establish
the
the constitution in 2003. They lost the case. I retroactive when they came to the post office, and I attached myself and my standing in my state to the Constitution in the Bern Treaty because they lost the case. Okay, that's what 2003 come in at. All right.
Okay, I was wondering why they do another one. I thought it had a
No, that's when I got attached to it because they lost the case. When they lost, post office lost the case, they lost it against a sovereign. So they lost their sovereignty. That's why we got to his. Why you think I got to his? We got to his Imperial Magic Royal Post. You feel me? That's because they lost that case. You see them? So the post office you can't beat the post office. That's why they said, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So they know. I mean, if they would have, if it was a different way, is the same thing? They could they have taken your sovereignty? So I guess I'm getting at, if the case.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a sovereign against a sovereign. They came at me. I didn't come at them.
Right.
They didn't want to pay for that false arrest. You feel me? The question always was, why didn't they touch me outside of postal property? Because I was a foreign national in my own country. So the only way they can touch Darius was at the post office. So that's when the post office allowed them in, because made them liable. Feel me? When the post office already said, in 3rd January 2003, I told you I sent them documents. They got a letter. I got a letter. It's already posted in your proof that they said what? Okay, well, Khufu Darius got to come and abide by the rules and regulations of the post office. You feel me?
Right.
And that's what I was doing. You know, I had to go out and hit the clock, go to break, go home, sign the paper to go to leave, whatever. So when they came in with that false arrest, they activated their security agreement and they activated their sovereignty. That's why they were so keen on winning that case.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told you, homegirl said they had to win the case. And I said, why? What you mean they got to win the case? She said, because they said they lose, you on the post office.
Right. What's in there?
You got me now?
I have one more question.
I
do. That cleared a lot for me. That cleared a lot for me. All right. On one of the previous calls, you said that that we're over the Hague. So my question
we got
is,
the Supreme Court of the land, Constitution.
When you say
the Hague is controlled by the Charter of the United Nations. You got a sovereign constitution on the land.
Okay.
The Hague is under you. You feel me? The Hague is under me. Under you.
Okay.
Your
the Hague is where the ICJ is.
Right, ICJ and criminal court. Yeah.
So does that mean like ICJ and what have you, they can like send cases out direction to try, or not that over in that manner? I'm not sure if I'm asking it right.
Now say that again.
All right, I was trying to figure out.
I got distracted.
When you say that we're over
the last piece.
The last piece was if, like, for example, the ICJ is holding trial like they're doing with Israel and Africa, My thought is, I'm not sure if I'm correct. Can they like send cases our way to be tried, or send it to a higher court where we're over them in that manner? Or no, it doesn't work like.
No. I don't know who muted me, but I was talking. But no. No. The charter of the United Nations is 193 countries. All right. Under that charter, they have a court. And they, whatever they sign on with that charter, okay, Declaration of Human Rights, Indigenous rights, colonialism, all that, whatever. All of them inside of all of you go look at the signatures, okay? All right, any dispute come up, they have the IJC or international, the head, to bring it to them based on their charter, the rules. So South Africa decided to bring Palestine because they violated to them, and it's been proven now, the genocide that's written inside of all states got to be, so now the other states now have to move against Israel because they've been charged with genocide. Or it's obvious. And I mean, never cut your damn TV on. You feel me? So it's just important. It's just exciting to see, because I just sent our judicial Supreme Court out, Imperial Judicial Administration out, the press release, the mission. I just put that out 22nd November. We had them dated earlier, but we finally, that's the latest one that got printed. That's on record. That's on the 22nd. It's talking about your jurisdiction. We're gonna have it. We couldn't go into it tonight, but tomorrow night call and the next night call is talking about your court and your judicial administration.
Okay.
The authority that comes with everything you got, because you got to have your court. You feel me? Because so that's what you get ready to go over that. That's why he called the fourth. So because next month we're going into my mission in my office. So this mission here is dealing with stuff we already talked about, finishing up with the press release from last November with the Supreme Court small ass. Then you got the brief support. You feel me? So we going over so you can learn. Those who want to learn, that's eventually gonna roll with us. Outside that, ain't none. We cool. So but they can't. No. You can bring them to court for violating whatever you got set inside your imperial laws, inside your constitution, whether they got a charter or not. You the owner of the land. I'm the owner of the damn land. So they buildings on my damn land. So you come in as the sovereign emperor. You starting to get it now?
Yes.
So you got a Supreme Court of the damn land. It's constitutional bound. You feel me? And your constitution is written by a sovereign. You starting to feel me now? They got full faith and credit from everybody. You feel me?
Yes. Yes, I do.
So that help you question with that international head. They help you out?
It does. It does. Gratitude. That cleared a lot up for me. Thank you. Gratitude. I yield.
All right. Next Shrek. Yeah, let's go to the next one. What we got?
All right. We read this one. It's the next one. If there's no questions for this one, this slide.
Yeah, that's the one we talked a while ago. Y'all gave the explanation, all right?
Correct.
All right, cool. Y'all satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. Next slide.
This 20 right here, this is completely, we just got in this one when it came up, right?
Right.
That threw everybody for a monkey wrench, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That we right back in the same time we was back in 1700s when they stole your white privileges. And the gold.
Right. And the gold. Right. Now we got them back.
Remember 1787 Northwest Ordinance?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
1778, 1798. Come on. 1787 French Revolution. See it? Remember the 1774 though was the American Revolution. So it was coming, the American Revolution happened as it was, as it was coming in, you feel me? But, it just don't start that day. You probably looking at, they said in 1778, come on, man, you got to have at least, it don't come in like that. You got to have like 5 years before, 5 to 7 years before, and 5 to 7 years after. You feel me? Events when you have these galactical changes in the sky. You feel me? This thing, they so what, you can't, remember, you looking out. The Anunnaki, they were looking in. They were coming in. You got to look out and get the right measure. You feel me?
Right.
So, but anyway, that's a game changer, one.
Game changer right there.
You right, man. You coming in through the Aquarian age. This is like we came into Aquarian age 2020. Remember?
Right.
0 point reference. We got a call on that. You feel me? So I told them then, if you go back and listen, I said, but it's gonna take 3 to 5 to 10 years before it come in. Well, we're in the 3rd year, and look what happens. You come in this point in the 3rd year, so everything after this 20th, you're in a whole new zone. You feel me? That makes sense to you?
Makes sense. Indeed.
Then it's so amazing how this thing happened in France on the 21st of 1793. That's wild.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that myself.
Right. And the aftermath of the first revolution, right.
Yeah, I didn't know that myself. See, if I say I be working so hard, what I'm working on. So y'all put this together, so I'm looking at good, good work. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Couple typos, but that's all. We good. Like I say, we training there we go, right?
That's right.
All right.
All right, so come on. So we can get ready for tomorrow, because we supposed to be reading our normal information. All right, your Peggy right here, okay. All right, I didn't see y'all translate. Okay, this was why is this in here? Some people might ask. Okay, this is my aunt. Okay, on the 22nd, me and Mojag and all them around, we put out the first press release for the 27th, 28th, 29th. On the 22nd of January 2022. Okay, at 1:35 on the 23rd that morning, my aunt passed. And I told them that when you step on a journey like this, death always show up. So I knew I was on the right path, because that's what she did. She came and cleared my path. I already raised her up. You feel me? So she didn't have to suffer, because she did something for me coming to my seat. So that's the second anniversary of her passing. Okay, but that's that's why it's in there, okay? But she came my numbers, remember? 135.
35.
Can't make that up. Death come when they our death come. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's in there. That get everybody straight.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, what else we got here? Talking about the wolf moon?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we good on the wolf moon? We had our own reading on the full moon, right? We had a real wolf moon reading, didn't we?
We did. That's right. That's right.
Shit, it's so bad we read it every day, right?
Right.
So let's see what we got here. All right, so y'all, we touch base on that. Okay, that's what's the next slide. Y'all ain't got no questions. And this is Muhammad. See, everybody never seen the emperor. I mean, they tripping now, right? He's blind. Oh shit.
Brother had it going on.
Yeah, I know I ain't got no sense. I'm good. You look at what? See, that's at the Library of Congress.
Right.
Interesting, right?
Right.
Things that happen for you, right?
Right. Here you go. What happened to him? Smack.
They really know his white privilege. That's the red flag right here.
Right.
Y'all notice when that April crossing is crossing where he used to be. So you see that significance of that crossing coming in 8 January with that now they talking about this comet coming in with it. The devil comet they call it, right? Interesting, right? Why they call it the devil comet? Because this is the first time in Revelation that it's going to be crossing where the tail is in the dragon of this solar system that they're talking about, that they've been trying to, all these prophecies. But look, it's the same year it was 2 years ago. It's the same year last year, and now it's the same year this year. Now all of a sudden you got a comet coming in. Really, y'all? So it's taking 3 years to make this whole Revelation thing manifest? That everybody ain't paying attention because the sky ain't changed. Interesting, right?
Very interesting.
All right, come on. What's the next? Oh, that's it? Okay, cool. All right, so what's that? What else for me tonight? Y'all good? We got a good show? We good turnout? We good?
Yes.
The press was traveling and got caught in a certain situation where her phone went kicking up in and out, and she was traveling, so that's why she didn't come on, but she'd definitely be on tomorrow. So she wanted me to pass that on to y'all. Okay, so that's why she didn't speak or come on when I asked for, because they was traveling and certain things happening outside of their control. So I'm cool with that. So I'm letting y'all know, all right?
Right.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
That's cool. All right, where we at now? Where else we at?
Well, there's no more questions.
All right.
All right.
So we're going to shut this down, y'all, and we're going to come back on our private call, all right? So anything else for me? Let's shut this down. We had a 3 hour. We a little bit past, really. That's the royal crown right there, y'all. Only crown ever made in the history of the world by a king. Fits perfect, don't it?
Yeah.
That's hot, man. That's hot. Hot. All right, what else we got, y'all? Lemon League Magic, that's all we got left?
That's all we got left, Emperor.
I done had this thing over 3.5 hours. This thing ain't, you know what I mean? That's why y'all asked me that question, what kind of power I get from it, all this energy. With the sun, that's like now, after these 3 days, I probably put it on for a month. Because they going to bring me so much. Y'all see where we at now, right?
Right.
You feel me? So we good? I mean, I mean, we talking my hand. You're not people talking about that, right? Good. All right, then. Salam alaikum magic. May the dweller be with you all, divine beings. Appreciate you. First night of 2 of 3. And the 28, when all everything happened tomorrow, y'all. Ha!
Salam alaikum with magic.
Salam alaikum with magic.
All divine beings.
Eesh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, let's end it, Jenny.
All right. So, in closing, we would like to thank the Universal Traveler, Dweller, Absolute Royal, Sovereign Emperor, :space, H.E.M, all cap, :space, Emperor, :space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi. And we would like to thank the Imperial Royal Princess Huhaika Samsonel, for your presence. Over, we express gratitude for all of our Imperial and Imperial readings for tonight. Gratitude to all Nama Nationals working behind the scenes, and to our viewing audience for your attendance and participation. And in closing, we say, Salam alaikum with magic, and may the dweller be with you, divine beings, and may you continue to be a universal traveler, :space, dweller, Emperor, :space, Samhu, a mini-ray, quote, a Delo Yi, end quote, divine being. Thank you.
Yeesh. Know thyself.
Salam alaikum.
Good job, Victor and Nama Nationals. Real good job.
Mama.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Glorious.
Hashtag Nama Culture.